Welcome to the Emu Point Bowling Club for round 2 of the men's interzone round robin fours. A really important game coming up. Northern Zone versus Southern Zone, both losers this morning, so both really need a win. So we're expecting a really tight battle at the City of Albany. My name's Peter Harris. I'll be leading you away. Sitting next to me is board member, Northern Zone manager, Mr. Phil Manning. Good afternoon, Phil.
Afternoon, Peter. Yes, so we've got the two losers. Well, one of them's going to have a win, I suppose. There could be a draw, but so the two winners are playing on A green. So we'll have a clear leader tonight.
Yeah,
so
Southwest and Eastern.
Eastern, yeah. So obviously it's still important here because you get a win here and then you win tomorrow, and the right team loses tomorrow. You're in the chop up, so got everything to play for. The Northern guys are.
Yeah,
not having a roll, no.
They've just finished their roll-up, so they can play whenever you like. So the rink that we're looking after this afternoon on rink 5 for the Northern is Brad King, Alfie Carlton, Wes Benton and Gary Cripps. And they're against the Southern team, Jason Fegert, Peter Walker, Jarvid Cowie and Michael Colgan in the lead position. So, as I said, it's do or die for these teams. For these teams, these zones, the loser might have a big night because they will be out of it. So the winner gets to fight again tomorrow morning in round 3 when we determine the winner.
Yeah,
clouds are rolling in.
Yeah,
there's a bit cooler.
Breeze has picked up a little, but I'm presuming, I don't know Albany, but you would think at this time of the day this would probably be about as strong as it would get. I don't know.
We'll find
Normally,
out.
if you've got a howling sea breeze in, it's usually in by now.
So we are underway.
Yep, Wayne Matthews to lead off for Bradley King, and I think he had a fair game this morning from what I heard. Kingy had a win. I don't know what Jason did, Pete.
This morning, Jason had a small
Was he a draw?
win.
Small win, was it? Yeah, should have looked that up. Sorry about that, Jason.
So, of course, Southern were on this green as the host zone. They get to stay on the same green all day. The Northern have had a roll up. But so hopefully they pick it up pretty quickly. Northern started slowly this morning.
Yes,
Bit of a comeback, but in the end there was just too much.
Yeah.
Southwest were too far in front.
Yeah, they got that 20 shots behind and never really got anywhere. It got out to 25. It came back. It got back pretty close. Yeah, nice bowl, Wayne.
Nice start.
Yep, just under his last. Used it as a guide and good weights, really good.
Of course, this morning's
Michael's from Esperance, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So this morning's results, rink by rink, are on the Bowls WA website under state event results. So if you want to see the rink by rinks,
Men's interzone.
men's interzone round robin four, or country round robins, and then men's interzone round robin fours. So go and see that if you want to see the rink by rink scores this morning.
Wes Benton, farmer from Perenjori, Latham Perenjori. He's got about 20,000 acres like everyone else, 8,000 hectares. Obviously a great supporter of CBH, who are good supporters of ours. Sponsoring this live stream, thank you very much. Like I said this morning, that it's a bit of a two-way thing. There's lots of farmers play bowls, and it's nice to see CBH contribute to this, and everyone home on the farm can watch it. Anyone in the world can watch this.
Just want to check the, because you know the Northern Zone like the back of your hand.
Oh, no, I don't.
The leader's name here.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it?
Oh, Gary.
Is it? I've got Gary Cripps.
Gary Cripps, yes,
It
sorry.
is Gary Cripps?
I started right.
Oh, good.
Oh,
You confused me. I thought it was. thought, oh, that doesn't look like the person you're talking about.
Cripps, I don't know what I wrote that out this morning, and obviously I skipped from one team to the other. Yeah.
So Gary's had a good bowl.
Yeah, and Gary's pretty handy.
And this is a pretty good follow-up here from Wes. Second shot.
Yeah, well, these guys had a win this morning, and so there was only 2 rinks won. They had a win, so I think they all played fairly well. Not that I watched them a lot; they were on the other green, but yes, they played pretty good. Kingy was pretty happy with his team. Like the first game, the leads were pretty impressive in the first game, Pete.
They were.
Very good, yes.
They all had a pretty good bat on. As we said, it was a 10-shot margin, which was in the end what won Eastern the aggregate. But that was really courtesy of 2 sixes. Otherwise, other than that, it was actually quite a good contest.
Nearly a draw, yeah.
So
Alfie's a little bit tight there, but
so it's a decent start from Northern.
All the bowls are in the right spot.
They're on the green for the first time. The Southern rink, I think, was over on rink 2 this morning. And the wind is up a bit more, so the green won't be the same as it was this morning anyway. But this is a pretty good shot here.
From
St.
Peter. Yeah, right on line. It's not going to get shot, but a good second.
Shot from Peter Walker.
Yeah, gives him something to work on. Touch that and the shot rolls out.
Makes the Northern Zone, Brad's call a bit more difficult.
Yeah, well, good call. Yeah, can't do much about it. Can't play much else.
No, the other side is all tangled up there, so you're not getting through the other side with any...
Just Brad King's pretty experienced. He's skipper's one of the over 60s statesides.
Stateside, has done for the last 2 years, so has played quite well both times. It's a bit different from the side series at Tweed, where it rained and was quite heavy because of the rain.
Yeah, and the 60s copped most of the rain over there, didn't they?
Yeah, just between the under 18s and over 60s.
Yeah.
Right at the start of the over 60s and the end of the under 18s. So, unfortunately, it wasn't the surfaces that our guys wanted.
No, not used to it,
No,
they didn't disgrace themselves. They ran middle pack, didn't they?
Middle pack.
Yeah.
And you've got to play on all surfaces, but some surfaces advantage other teams more than some teams. And we certainly wanted a touch surface, which is what Tweed was when we first got there for the under 18s. By the time the over 60s got there, it wasn't. So, but this is a touch surface. It's probably slowed down a little bit from this morning, but it's still probably running a 14-ish, 15.
Oh yeah, might be 14 and a half. Looks, it's not stopping it. Wind behind it, it's probably 15. Yeah. I think it'd be fairly pleasant.
Brad was holding one. But
quite a confident bowler, Brad.
He is.
He's going to play the same shot. He can't do much else. I tell you what, he's played a pretty good shot here.
Sneak around here. He's nearly going to count here.
Yeah.
If he counts, it's a great shot.
Yeah. Falls over, he might
that's
count.
Very close.
Yeah.
It's a really good shot.
No change. Peter calls no change.
So Jason is looking for a bit of weight here.
Yep.
A bit of more an aggressive player than probably what we saw this morning. So
they were pretty passive this morning.
Underneath with some weight on the backhand.
Yeah, well, hits his orange bowl and the shot bowl goes out as well as Kingy's probably.
So he's looking
tight.
Yeah, under that front orange, but around the really front one. So, but he probably still needs a bit more weight than that, I think.
I thought he might have played a bit more weight than that, Peter. Yeah. When he talked, he said under that bowl out in front, that purple one's fair way out, and not right on the line. You'd have to give it a fair whack to get under that, I think. But anyway.
So Brad again, he can't do much better than his last, and that didn't count. So it's a bit tighter this time.
Yeah, he's probably got more chance of giving it away than getting one, actually. But I think they'll settle with one first up.
Doesn't want to back that cut that one. So what's Jason going to do here? Same weight, more weight.
have to be more weight to get under that, wouldn't it?
It is coming around the front under the orange, but...
Oh, really?
Oh, wow, I'm only guessing like you are, I think.
Yeah, well, it's
you didn't really show us.
He certainly did, yeah.
Northern Zone, Brad King is off to the start. One shot. So 1-0. And this will keep you abreast of the aggregate score. You can see they're in the black underneath the rink score. S for Southern, obviously. N for Northern. It'll show the rinks. Sorry, the ends played. And over on periodically. Oh, Dean, someone's turned that scoreboard, but we'll get you the aggregate scores from the really important Eastern and Southwest. One of them will go in as the clubhouse leader you'd expect tonight.
Has to,
feel
yes.
Pretty good about themselves. So 21 ends each, so total of 105 ends played.
And Gary Cripps is off to a reasonable start. He was probably a couple of feet through, but he touched the jack, which helped, so still wouldn't have been far away even if he missed it. Pretty steady Gary. He's a ex-farmer too, Northampton farmer. Alfie Carlton who plays 3. He's a farmer ex-farmer from Beacon. Lives in Durin. Still goes back to farms, or I don't know whether it's his farm, but he helps put the crop in and take it off and drives a truck, and he said he lives in Durin, and every now and then he catches a fish, he tells me.
Okay.
So we've got 3 farmers there, and then the skipper sells them. You can trust Brad King, that's for sure. He's a salesman, trusty one. So the advert on TV. Oh, it says on TV, Brad King, you can sure trust him. Yeah. Don't know if there's a liable case there, but anyway, it could be.
So that brings on to our thank you to our major sponsor, CBH Group. The reason why we're here, for looking after these farmers and looking after us and allowing us to broadcast to all over the world. If you want to look, if you're in holidays somewhere, hope you're tuning in to the lovely city of Albany. If you're looking for a holiday over east, it's not a bad place to come.
Beautiful.
The old whaling station and Mount Clarence, and
there's 2 mounts, Mount Clarence and something, Mount something else, I think. I don't know.
Lovely,
but apparently a good museum, new museum here, pretty worthwhile looking at. It's a lovely place. Wes's first bowl is online, but he's touched short. Maybe a bit of both. Yeah.
Might run away a bit more than that, but didn't run away too much.
Yeah. Jarvid.
There's Jarvid Cowie in the second position. Just be a little bit wide. He's not going to get back enough. A little bit heavy as well. Well, he's looking for 2 feet.
Yeah, it's not much. So his weight wasn't bad. A little bit more grass. I think it's
only 1, but it might be 2.
He's. I think he's on the right track here.
He's just got to run
if
this
he's
out
there, yeah, he's run it out pretty well. Yeah. Actually,
any breeze he's got behind him, and that helped a lot.
Perfect. Didn't quite touch the jack, but very nice. He couldn't get much closer.
Judged it a lot better than we did.
Yep.
So again, Jarvid looking to bump the last bowl, just arrive on him. Nice confident draw.
His skipper's got down having a look at it. He's just a little wide. He's probably got not bad weight for the shot.
Coming to a decent home. If it does get bumped, it's a chance.
So your team at home, Pete, in with a chance of playing finals?
Perth Pennants we're talking?
Yes.
Cambridge, middle of the field. They do need to go on a bit of a run. Yeah, it's been a hard first round.
How are they going to do that without their main man?
I don't know, but I've given them a chance by sitting out this one.
Who are they playing today?
I think they're playing Cardinia at home.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Very good. Very good, Alfie. That's about where the jack's going to go if it gets touched, I'd say.
Yeah,
absolutely perfect, yes.
Thank you to George Bruce, who just said he shared the link to his Bowls in Australia site, so people in at least 28 countries are aware of it. Thank you very much. Hopefully the boys can put on a pretty good display.
Well, if it's half as good as the last game, it'll be good.
So Alfie Carlton looking to beat his own by a couple of feet would be ideal. He's got his own on the outside to turn in. That's just
a bit longer, Kingy calls.
He wants the other one, not that one.
Yeah.
So
got the right one.
Yep. Definitely second shot now, that one. Interesting that Jason is one of those set it up for me to get shot.
Yep.
It makes sense because the only way they're going to get shot is by bumping the bowl, and they've got nothing to bump it to, so certainly does make sense. You need something out there.
Yeah, well, Jason's having a good look at it. Doesn't look like it's going to quite get past. He's returned the compliment.
Didn't quite get past.
Rolled the red one in a little.
Unfortunately, Jason still hasn't got a lot to play to.
No, he can't see much changing at the moment, Peter. Jason has to put 1-2 foot behind and then touch and roll it back to a couple of hard shots.
Yes.
Even I think Brad's looking on the other side because he can afford to touch his bowl, but he wouldn't want to with his first one. Probably might clear the jack out and give Jason a couple of feet to draw a shot.
Doesn't want to leave too much room. It's at the museum, Dean. It's the new Albany Museum.
Ah, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, I heard it's pretty specky.
Yeah.
I think we're going for a visit tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon? After the bowls is finished?
Afternoon, yes.
Doug Kelly, Phil Manning. Guest appearances at the Albany Museum, if you're looking for any autographs.
In the fossil section.
They might lock you up behind one of the...
Yeah.
Was it deliberate look to...
I think he was actually trying to run the maroon blue disc bowl through the hole to make probably 3 or 4. Was a pretty brave shot, but you might as well do it early. And he might have made 2 anyway. I think he has.
If it sprung the jack, it was going a fair way.
Well, yeah, I think he was taking the punt. It was going a fair way back to theirs, or the blue one out would have made 3 shots.
Jason, still one down, but still looking for that back ball.
He hasn't got much going for him, has he?
No, this is not going to help him much.
Oh, there we go. It's exactly where it went. Back to Alfie, I'm presuming.
That'll be 2 or 3 now.
No, there's a blue one, Jack High. 2, yep.
2.
But depends what Brad does with this. It does give... Jason's given himself a bit of a show. He couldn't get shot otherwise.
No, he had to do it at some point.
Yes. And it depends. Like I said, depends what Brad does.
Yeah, he has a few options, either drawing or even running stun and run through that pack.
Yeah.
There are options. That
too big.
No, he is drawing.
Yeah,
it looks like a little bit of a plant up the front with the yellow and maroon bowl.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but I think he was happy to clear the jack out so that he'd get something to play to, and now he has. So he's just going for the draw, and he won't be short because he's got to give it a chance.
Just going to run through, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that'll be
a couple for the Northern
2,
boys.
we think, for Northern.
Reckoning. Don't think they're going to argue too much, are they? No, 2 shots.
2 shots to Northern.
Keeping up with the score, Pete?
I'm keeping up with the score.
Good boy, yep, just checking.
I'm usually okay for the first few ends. It's bit later on today.
Yeah, well, don't count on me then, because I'm about.
You're supposed to be backing me up here.
It's about now. I'm putting my head down from my nana nap.
You were too busy making money for that.
No. I don't make much money anymore. I spend it all driving to Perth to bowls meetings.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're on that road a bit.
Sure am. Yeah,
yes.
I come 3 times a week sometimes. Thinking of that, have we got a meeting next Thursday morning?
Thursday week.
Thursday week. Right.
Yes. We'll just do a bit of office business on screen.
On screen, yeah, that's all right. Don't mind us. Well, there's nothing happening.
So they've stretched it
Gary,
out a bit. Pretty long end on this long end on most greens.
Yeah,
it's nearly full length.
I watched Kingy in the first game, and he told me they were sort of playing ditch to ditch and doing well. So he's got Gary to stretch it out, but that didn't work. That plan didn't work with the first bowl.
Just quickly, we'll just go through what the other rinks are doing. This is B5. On B4 is Stephen Fuster against David Harris. On B3 is Lance Litchfield against Mark Shinzig. On B2 is John Kay versus Morris O'Neill. And on B1 is a pretty big game, Joel Leeson versus Matt Mitchell. Picked a little bit of fireworks.
Couple of heavyweights there.
From over there.
Yes. And Joel was the one that was down about 17-2 today. Came back one end to go 2 behind.
Matthew won by 10 or 11 this morning to give Southern a chance.
Yep, definitely.
So that's an important link, that one. And they nullify each other, or one can grab the upper hand.
Yeah, Joel. Yeah, they were a bit scratchy early. There wasn't a lot of red disc bowls in the head. Joel was under the pump a fair bit, but he was fairly happy with them at the end, so that's good. It's a long game, 21 ends.
So these
can't crow too early.
Leaders are all a little bit short on this end. Just pushing into that breeze, making it even longer. So we are playing on international size greens, are 40 metres, so this is a long way.
Yep.
Pushing into that light breeze. Brad's pretty happy with this one from Wes
Wesley.
Benton.
Yep.
And that's a great shot. And that's a great shot from Wes. He started well. Can Javed Cowie reply?
Mark from the TV rink this morning has started off 6-0 down against Litchfield, but I think he's just picked up a 5, so all of a sudden it's
through the hole.
Tight game again. Wesley, left-hander, you can't trust him.
Yeah, for you dodgy one. I'm sure Wes is not one of them, but there are a few dodgy West left-handers in the world. Just got a little wide. Weight was still very good.
Awesome. No, he's pretty steady, Wes.
So Jarvid made sure he reached for his first one. Can he lose the 3 feet required? Oh, we got an up from him. That's never a good sign. That would indicate something's wrong with it.
Well, it doesn't look too bad.
I'm going to say he might not be telling the truth yet.
Yeah.
Squeezes around that. It would have gone another foot or two.
Miss that. It would have been a very good second shot for sure. Now he's just made it a little harder for the opposition. I think he might change him here. No, he's going to draw that, he said.
Just had Mr. Kelly invade our space. He's going to find the organiser, really, of all. Shelley. It's
Secretary Shelley, I call her, because I can't remember her last name. Great bowl, Elfie.
Well, Doug's got hold of her, and he'll be speaking to her very soon. So
probably at the end of this end, I'd say. Yeah. Elfie Carlton's got around that little clump at the front.
Peter Walker up the middle.
Up the middle.
And
bang.
He's got a good connection. Trying to stay in.
I reckon it might.
That's going to be difficult.
No one's got shot, and it's probably in.
I think everyone's hoping it's out. So it's right. Oh, there's the camera going.
Still having a good look at it. Might have a look at that. Rightio.
We're going to have umpire.
How are you going up there, Doug? We're going to call an umpire. No, you're not on board yet, Doug. Green light on. We're going to have Doug Kelly.
And technology.
Interview. Oh,
in the same sentence is never good. You've got to turn the microphone on, Doug.
Phil had it last, so
yeah, thanks.
I've just had to fix it after Phil had had his little play with it.
I had to turn it off because we've already had to buy 10 batteries for Dean, so we didn't want to flatten anymore.
So you guys have got me down there?
We have.
Right, so with me, I've got the pleasure of having Shelley Bilney, is the Secretary of the Southern Zone. And Shelley, you've done a magnificent job. Everyone's been raving about what you've had to do. Just a few insights into it. How many hours have you had to put in to get this all organised?
Well, Doug, that started in July, doing the accommodation for the guys. And, yeah, just numerous hours over the last few weeks getting the program ready and the draw. And, you know, I don't do it on my own. There's Bev Broom who helped me do the draw. And, yeah, so numerous hours.
So is there a template that's left for you to work through to tick each box off and do each part of it, or how much help did you get from the last year's organisers?
Just sort of rowing my own boat, really. Just copying last year's draws and that sort of thing. Improving things like past history winners and that sort of thing. So just give the guys something to read and something to talk about.
So as Secretary, is that just a one-year term or a multiple-year term as Secretary of the Southern Zone?
No, it's 2 years. So just about to finish my first year. So, yeah, it's gone very quickly, but it's very rewarding at the same time. So.
Right, we refer that to a 2-year sentence rather than a 2-year term. But you're doing a just amazing job. It's been, having been through a few of them, and we've had good people in the past doing it, and once again, the bar was set high, but you just managed to sneak past it. So all credit to you, Shelley. So of your president, and how closely you have to work with your president as we just let the umpires do their bit here?
Ernie's sort of in the background a little bit. We sort of notify if something comes up, but I'm sort of left to my own devices a little bit. And the vice president, Bev Broom's sort of my go-to. She's done it before, so yeah. So she's been very helpful.
And on a personal note, while the umpires still work checking out whether that jack's in or out, is off to the ladies league, interzone league pairs next week at Eton. So who are you matched up with?
I'm playing with Jacinta Zato, which is a young upcoming star. So yeah, hopefully we do okay. And yeah, it's a great experience for Cint. She's skippering. So yeah, it should be enjoyable.
And having done a few live streams and different events, you've had success before in the pairs at Country Week.
Yes, Bev and I managed to get through in Country Week one year, so something we never thought we'd do. So yeah, it's a great achievement.
So thanks. So great administrator, great bowler. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. So the umpire has called that out. So they're taking the bowls back to the mat end. So a bit of delay in play. So will they go to the same length?
See what the tactics are. He's walked up the green a bit this time, Bradley.
So they're going really
fair,
short.
well,
or he's
fairway, or he's going to have a word to
just
him.
wants to have a word to him.
Don't know.
It's taking a while to get this jack back down.
Oh, so we're actually going to go a bit longer, I think.
We should be out there, Phil. We should be out in the bay on a fishing boat or
Oh,
something.
have a look at that. Oh, no, on the cruiser there.
On the cruiser on the left. It's a great shot of Albany.
Oh, no, here we are. We're back here at the bowl.
We're dreaming.
Oh, I just feel a good Oz.
You were here for the whole week, weren't you?
Yeah, I'll probably take the week off. I took a week. I told the boss I wouldn't be back till Thursday, and I don't know if it's worth going back Thursday. It looks like 40 again. I'll be
it's another hot week.
Burnt out again at Pennants on Thursdays. Yeah, a bit unfortunate last Thursday. We were the only team not to play.
Okay. That was we're going. That was a wrong bias. We won't bring too much attention to it. But if you know Gary, you might want to remind him in the coming weeks about the wrong bias on end 3.
You can't get away with that. We've got it recorded.
Yeah, it is recorded. You can go and watch that many times if you want. Played on the big screen at the club.
I reckon he might be fairly determined with this ball.
I see the little wing on the right side. So
yeah, it's on the right side, yeah. Yeah, I think he might be trying hard. How's it looking? Not too bad, Pedro.
Not too bad.
Right.
The weight looks pretty good. It just
yeah,
needs a
just
clear
got
road.
Sneak. He needs a little glide.
Didn't quite get past. The weight was
he
good.
won't be happy.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
So Michael Colgan again, looking for a metre on his last. See what the line does here. I don't think it's going to get back. It's definitely not going to get up.
No.
So I had 2 problems.
Michael's a relatively new bowler. I think he's only been playing 3 years. Esperance boy. They're usually the best players, the ones that don't know anything else. All they do is get close and give you a hard time. And
don't complicate things too much.
No, don't. No, not like the rest of us.
Wes Benton has certainly started this game very well.
Yes, Wes, he likes going this way too.
He's been their best player so far.
Yep.
Jarvid Carey looking to counter. Only the one down. Just needs to climb around the front. I'm not sure he's going to do enough climbing because he won't reach it. Just reaches it.
See what Wes does with this. He's played very well so far. Wes.
A little bit tighter this time. Will he climb around?
He's got to sort of get in between them now.
His weight's good again.
Yeah.
Java looking for 2 feet of weight and 2 feet of grass.
Wes has been over to the tennis.
Australian Open?
Yes.
Ah.
And his wife was coming down with him, but she's home. She's got COVID. And he was very lucky. Obviously had enough of her over the tennis, so he's kept away for it.
He kept away for a while since they got back.
Good move.
In hindsight, it's a terrific move.
In hindsight, yeah. And I think Brad's pretty happy that he's here playing because he's played pretty good in the first game too.
Alfie Carlton looking to add one in though, holding one northern zone. Looking to add another. He's out a little bit high, I think. Weight's pretty good.
Yep.
It'll just come into view there. It's not too bad, a couple of feet quick, but
some clever person told me that Wes actually got his bowls made for a left-hander, so I didn't know you could do that, but don't know whether Henslight made them or...
Well, they switched over the little side and big side?
Yeah, they must have, I suppose. Yeah, I wonder how they do it. Anyway, the guy that told me, he was pretty clever, he'll probably get back to me.
Yeah, he'll have an answer. He'll have an answer.
That's why he's the president of Bowls WA.
We did have a query during the week whether you could you could switch hands by actually switching hands. there's a person in Perth that does that, and he got chatted whether he should be allowed to do that, and you are allowed to do that.
I say the rule is,
if you want to play forehand every bowl, you can go from right hand to left hand. Nothing wrong with that if you think you're good enough. Seems like hard work to me, but
yeah,
just with which leg steps out would be the hard bit for me.
Yeah,
I'd fall over.
Yeah, well, there's a guy that plays at South Perth that's a right-hander and decided he would change, and he plays left-handed now. But and I think he's gone to a stick and he's gone back right-handed.
So Peter Walker,
pretty handy left-hander, and he's
he's looking to get under this pack of 2, but
even if he misses that, it's pretty good.
And so they'll take around it. That's a good second. Good second. So on the crossover 1, Brad just having a talk to his troops.
Yeah, Brad's called him in.
Yeah, he wants something that they haven't been doing. Or more of what they have been doing.
Or discussing the length, because
yeah,
they've stretched it out, but they haven't lost an end. So
as the breeze comes up, we are due to get a little bit of rain this afternoon. I heard a little birdie tell me. A couple of mils at some point.
Serious?
Yeah, well,
you got a timing on that?
Point? No, I didn't go into specifics. I don't know what the pressure means, 1,000, but it feels like 25. That's probably right. Oh, 21 kilometres an hour. The boys have jumped to their phones to check up on me.
I'll left that up to Doug. He's the technology expert.
Wind gust of
I
24.
think he's Googling left-handed bowls.
Visibility, 10 kilometres. If the trees weren't in the way, I'd believe you, but the trees are stopping that. Brad just did not quite get under. I think the weight was pretty good. Just didn't get under that bowl. So Jason Fegert looking under the front 2 on this forehand side, closest to us.
He's had to play a few shots like this early.
Yeah, play a bit of weight. He's just not sliding under. And that blocks the hole.
That makes it a bit harder, yeah.
So he's going to have to come up with something new for the next one, I think. It's not his bowl, and it's in the way. It's given Brad King a chance to play a similar shot. Turns his own bowl. If he happens to be lucky enough, he can get a little slide off his front bowl and get back to the orange.
Well, he's played a bit of weight, I reckon.
He can get back to this orange.
Give it a go. He's not too far off. Oh, he's got the wrong one. So didn't quite get it.
Oh, open the gate.
He played the right weight, but he might have given Jason a look at it.
Just can't afford that orange one to leave. If the orange one goes, they are
and
he could fall down.
Could hit the blue one at the front, which will cannon onto the red and then take the back blue one out. So yeah, a bit of a risky shot. This. No, he's telling him to go for it. He's got 2 back bowls going the jack. Righto, get the jack.
Orange second shot.
Bit wide. He's in trouble.
Trying to fall down.
Plays it too wide, he's in strife.
That orange bowl did fall down. The second shot just fell down.
Did it?
Don't think it doesn't change the shot.
No.
It's still very.
Well, he's wide. He's
a little dangerous shot here.
Yeah. He might
cuts
jag
that.
it.
No. So again, left with not much of a shot to play. And another 1 to the northern zone. So that'll make it 4-0 after 3 ends. They've started very well.
They have. The weatherman's told me maybe more like 8 o'clock tonight, Peter.
8 o'clock tonight? Well,
yes.
We won't be out here at 8 o'clock tonight.
No, I hope not. Jeez, I want to kill a few ends. No, I think we'll be in the rest.
Safe?
Myself and
you'll be in bed by then.
Myself and Doug will be probably getting some Kentucky Fried or something by then. I couldn't afford another night out. I asked the girls in the kitchen if they had any. Oh no, we haven't dinner here tonight.
Yeah, dinner's here tonight.
Yeah, compliments of Bowls WA.
Well, fun, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, technically, I suppose.
Yes, technically, I just thought.
Yeah, no, that's the funding they deserve to run the event.
Yep.
Here's a really good start here. Oops. Oh, just slid on past. She went a bit further than I thought it was.
It did. How's it looking on the other rinks, Pete? I can see rink 2.
Yep. Well, we have an aggregate of Northern up 14 to 4 after 10 ends. It's just gone up. So that would indicate the Southern haven't scored many. I think that might be an old aggregate because I see rink 1, Southern up 3-1. That's Matt Mitchell over John Lewson up 3-1. Rink 2, it's the Northern up 5-4.
3. Or is that rink 3? Yeah, it's Northern 7-4, I think, Peter.
Yep.
Rink 4, Southern 4-1, and our show rink is 4-0, I think. Yes.
So we get an update. Southern are a little bit closer than what that score says. We'll get you the other green scores in the near future. We'll send Doug over there at some point.
I think Doug's gone for a walk, but that could take a fair while for him to get back.
So you see a big matchup, John Sharp versus Mark Simpson. That's a big game. Both are really, really solid players, and get their confidence up, they're even better.
Yep, that's a big game for sure.
So Jarvid Cowie. There's a bit of room here. Wes has Benton has got the close one, but
again,
a bit of room. This one just has to stop. It's got a little bit of pace on this one.
Yep. Well, long way to go. He hasn't played many ends, but Wesley's dominating.
Yes, yeah, no, he's
not far away again.
Making a case for BOG at the moment.
He is, yeah. And could be early. He misses his own. It's a perler. Oh, what a bomb!
Shot.
Yep, what a bomb!
Definitely found it.
And it falls over. Doesn't quite touch the white thing. Doesn't matter.
On our comments, George Bruce from Canberra.
Canberra.
Yeah, but he played at Emu Point last time. Grassline. So Grassline, I'm assuming that's when they were grass, so we're talking quite a while ago. Was 2.5 rinks on one side and negative on the other. The wind was so strong. Well, yes, I remember those days as well. At limited times I played in Albany. I grew up not too far down the road, Tambula.
How far is it?
Testing my memory.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Billy Grant country. Did you ever know him?
Billy Grant.
Billy Grant. Yeah,
yes.
He's a Scotsman.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes,
a mechanic in Mora.
Yes. Okay.
Billy Grant. Yeah. Funny blower. Played bowls. Left-hander. Pretty handy.
So
I think he might have claimed teaching Peter Harris all he knows, but I know about 10 people that have claimed that.
There could be a few that didn't directly teach me, but I watched a lot of men's bowls and a lot of ladies' bowls.
Yeah.
Deciding what I liked to do and what I didn't.
Yeah, and you took up the latter part of the game.
So have a score from the other green. Eastern 13, Southwest 14. So not much happening over there at the moment. 16 ends played.
16 ends,
So yeah, George came back. It was synthetic when he played, 2009. So must have been a strong breeze.
What was the grass comment?
No,
might
well,
have been the greens.
I thought it might have been grass.
Oh, right.
I thought it might have been grass at that point in time. But no, George has come back and said it was synthetic. 2009, that's 15 years. I'd say they've got new ones since then.
I guess so.
Because they look quite new.
I think they
would
would
tell
be.
you, but they look in really good condition, that's for sure. If they're so
this Peter plays a little bit of weight to City. He's a bit short with his first one, but
so one again on the changeover.
yeah, it's getting monotonous.
So Northern certainly not dominating, but they're doing enough to win the end each time.
Yep.
So what can Jason do to turn things around?
Yeah, Jason's been around for a fair while, I think. I think he's represented the zone, Doug told me, 10 or a dozen times anyway. And
look, another picture, just interrupt you. They've got the...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
what's that?
Oh, that's tonight's weather.
So that's not Albany.
And that's dinner that we're having.
No, that's CBH. Thank you very much to CBH. That's just showing where all the grain goes. Where all the grain, what it's made into. You tricked us, Dean. And thank you very
Our
much.
producer here does a fantastic job. Lomax, awesome. Very good. I don't know how he's managed. He hasn't got his wife here. It's a bit of a worry.
Sharon's got tired of him.
Yeah, she's got sick of carrying him.
Yep.
No, Kingy might have played that weight then, Pete, because if Kingy gets
Spring
the
it.
jack, he could make a few shots here.
Again, Jason hasn't
got. He's had a few of those. He hasn't got his iron yet. Now,
he hasn't got a lot to
wonder
play
if
to
Kingy's
again.
going for it. He's Alfie's got his hands out, indicating. Oh, he told me he went through a metre, but I don't think he can do much damage.
No, you can
have a look at this head and see
draw
what
to
you think.
count and still spring it that far.
Yeah,
with just that good couple of
Yeah,
feet. So
make a few bob here for sure.
So what's the weight like this time?
Well,
Looks
it's
like he's
more draw weight, isn't it?
He's taken a lot of it off, unfortunately.
More.
Is he going to make it? Is he going to
make it? Is he going to make it? If that,
I think he has.
Yeah, I think he might have. The opposition orange might fall out yet. I think he said 2 down, didn't he? Yeah. Yep. I thought Brad might have been going for that little trail early, but he wasn't. They didn't. I don't think they saw that shot. Perhaps they were happy drawing another one for 2, which Bradley may have done.
Jason's trying hard.
Be pretty handy. Just not going to make it. Might tip his own. No.
So 1 or 2 here.
Oh, 2. Yep. I'd say so. Yeah. No measurement. No argument.
So another 2. We're on to 6-0.
Can't believe it. You still got it right.
4 ends. I'm counting 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
And up till 10, because then I've got to take the shoes and socks off.
Yeah. Yes.
So again, just keeping it on the long side. This might even be extra long.
Yes. They were playing that. Yes, he's clapping. Bradley King, the skip, he's happy with that because that's what they were playing this morning and doing very well.
It's always good to have a game plan.
Yep.
That
might have been the discussion as they crossed over because it was a fairly long, pretty serious discussion considering you hadn't lost an end. And I'm thinking he's saying, let's get back to plan A and see what happens. Scripsy was pretty good on the longer ends and it's not too bad here either.
Very good start. This distance, that's a pretty good start.
Yes, yeah. Be a few outside that.
Michael Colgan. Weight looks not too bad. Is he going to run it out?
He might be about the same weight, I think.
Similar.
Yeah, similar, a little bit shorter.
Needs a couple of feet.
What's a good leader do now, Pete? Is he going to stay on that hand?
The good leader stays, but it is right in the way, and
it looks terrible.
He gets to do what he actually likes because Brad's not there.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the opportunity, leader. You can put the jack in the ditch if you want. Brad wouldn't know. So yeah, he's done the professional leading job of sticking.
And he's played it wider rather than narrow because no use being tight. Yeah, he's played it well.
Pretty well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he played it very well. Yeah, very good. Very, very good.
That's a really good shot. Well played. So you don't need a skipper at all to tell you what to do.
No.
Overrated skippers.
They are, yeah, definitely. Pretty handy when it comes to setting the jack up.
Yeah. They are useful for that, yes.
It's my best feature as a skipper.
This bowl is staying on the rink, so it is there. Oh, that's Matty Mitchell in the foreground and a few people watching in the background. Sean Donohoe walks past.
I think Matty's got off to a pretty good start again against Joel. I think it's 5-1.
Yep, up to 5
And
ends.
here's our man of the moment. How's he going this end, Peter? He's not too bad.
He's not too far away.
Yep. We haven't put him off yet.
No, we've tried to
We
curse
haven't
him.
balked him. We haven't cursed him or balked him yet. No, that's good. Yeah.
Jarvid Cowie needs to just tighten these heads up a little bit for, for the Southern.
Wes has put him under pressure. Because you know, you're always playing against your opponent in that position as well. Well done, Jarvid. That's
a good shot.
Good boy.
Yep. They're having fun.
You're always thinking
Must
about
be listening to the broadcast.
Yeah. Always thinking about how your man's going that you're matched up against.
Oh, we got him this time. A few scores from
next door.
over the road there, out the green. We had Pennington leading Griffiths 8-1. These are all after the 4 or 5 ends. Simpson leading Sharp 7-5. Keep behind Carr 1-5. Caffall behind Main 3-4. Goddard behind McGraw 1-5.
Ag score was 13-14 on the board, but
22
well done,
Southwest. And 22 Eastern.
2 shots in it.
And 1 more each and they'll be level.
Yep. Alfie Carlton out on the forehand. Excuse me.
Either side of
Where's
this
the cough
green
button?
one.
There it is.
That's the ejection seat button.
Oh, yeah. Well, got rid of Doug. 1 to go.
So looking to play through the green one. Gets a slide underneath for the jack. Just doesn't want anything short here. Sits the red bowl is just the red stickered bowl. The blue bowl just fell down. He gets under here. He is extremely close.
I reckon he nearly
won't
draw
go
the
through.
shot.
Won't go through the hole, will
Oh,
he?
he kicked a goal.
That is very unlucky. That's a really good shot there from Peter Walker. But it's a bowl in the head, which was desperately needed. They only had the green one there.
Oh, yeah. Kingy's opposition have got the 3 back ones, so Kingy's happy with 2. He's got 2 good shots. He's going to get something around the back.
Well, he liked the start of it.
He likes it out there, he says. He said he likes it out there.
Hasn't got
He
the
might
weight.
actually
He nearly draw one.
nearly drawn, I was going to say. He hasn't got the weight. Well, he's got the perfect draw weight.
Last Peter Walker bowl probably showed you can't really draw a shot there. You're going to have to sit something.
No, I think you
Or
need
jack
more
or-
weight. You need to sit on the purple, sit on the shot under the green, or you got to draw it cold around it.
He's got some more weight. He's
And
close,
he's-
but he's got
I think
similar
he's
weight.
gonna-
Is he
needs
going
a
to
slide?
past?
No, he's got it in the middle. It's
Okay.
just made it a wee bit harder. As Jason shakes his head a little, not in disgust, but
No.
just thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
He's got something to turn there, I suppose. He's got the orange bowl to aim at. Orange and yellow, all good bowls to aim at.
Yep.
They give you a good colour look.
Unless you're colourblind.
Yeah, some of the
The
players-
game's so much easier now than when we first started, Pete, when they were all black.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you didn't know
a
what you're
luxury
doing.
nowadays.
A luxury, yeah. Oh, they got it easy. Black bowls and brown shoes.
Exactly.
Did you have any brown? Ever have any brown shoes?
I did have brown shoes when I first
You
started.
what? Oh my God! Gee whiz!
That was 1981, I think, too. So you would have had brown shoes.
Never.
Ever?
Never had brown shoes. No.
Must.
No.
You were
Had
the-
wooden bowls, but I never had any brown shoes.
I know you're a bit of a fashion icon.
I doubt it. So my wife must have bought them.
So it is open here for Jason if he wants to draw it now.
Yeah, he's just cleared it. Kingy's cleared it a little bit with that bowl. Bradley.
We can still play through the orange if he chooses that as well.
Poor bugger, he's had to play a few of those.
He has. So can he get back to the draw and just
Tell you
find
what,
a little bit of rhythm?
I love his weight. I don't think he's around it.
No,
Might get a little
oh,
luck
he's
slide.
sliding. He does.
Yep, he did. Yep.
There you go. Weight was perfect.
And the problem is he can't play weight onto it because he's
He's got nothing at the back.
nothing, not a thing. That's why he wanted Adelphi around at the back. Yeah, no, he's just reminded we've got nothing behind.
So if you are running on the backhand, you're probably running pretty quick, so you can't get to the middle of the bowl. You can only get to the edge. Well, we really got to draw it on this forehand.
I think so. Unless he plays backhand and goes hard and gets the edge. But
Yeah,
oh, gee
you have
whiz.
to play it hard enough that you can't get back to the middle of it to get the jack.
To get the jack,
Even.
yeah. No, I think he's going to draw.
Yeah, that's not really Brad King's game. If we had a Blake Mann or a Daniel Torello here, they'd
be
be
hitting
up
that.
for it.
Yep.
Not sure they would, but they'd be up for it if you asked them to.
They'll be trying.
Yeah, still too much weight.
Yeah, he's got the line. Anyway,
Yep, there's me. Can he draw another one? Weight was perfect. He can slide around it, slide under it, the orange.
well, Peter's calling him under again. He said you got a few options there. They can punch their own up or get under would be a good option.
Don't think he's under it.
No, he's round it, but I'll tell you what, Pete. Tell you what, he's played a good bowl here. Is he going to
he
get
gonna run
back?
it?
Oh, no, he's not. No, I'm a bad
One,
judge.
but they're on the board.
They are. They'll be happy about that.
They move to 1. Brad King, Northern Zone 6. 5 ends played. It's 21 ends game. Your mate Brad Horton, my junior pairs partner.
Really?
Brad, just reminding me, brown shoes, big floppy hat. I didn't dress myself in those days, Brad. I just wore what I was told to wear.
What Mum told you.
Probably.
I might. Secretary Sally's now handing out the lollies to the boys. She does everything. And,
Oh, what are you doing?
well, I'll tell you what.
Have you got any lollies?
If she heads this way, I'm going to hide ours.
Grab a couple. I don't think she'll make it this far.
I don't think she will, no. I bet you she does if I give her a wave.
So Michael's gone through 4 or 5 feet there.
And playing a
Grips.
similar length end, which
It's
is...
up a little bit,
Yeah, it is a wee bit, yeah, I suppose.
but still not short.
No.
You're also going through a metre.
How are the scores across the rink now? Can we see them?
7-1 next to us to Southern.
Yep. 8-6 next to them, to Southern. Can't see any of the other boards.
There's people standing
That's
in
all
front
right.
of them at this
That's all
stage.
right. Yeah.
Last look we had was 2017 21 to the Northern.
Cripsy.
Sliding underneath.
Yeah, which he has to. He got the right weight, it'll be handy. Yeah, it's around the place. Yeah, not too far away.
Jarvid Cowie had a couple of good ones last end. Can he build on that? That's pretty good. Just got to drop in. Just put the anchor out. Yep, Jarvid, it's a really good shot there.
Well done, Jarvid. Awesome.
Put some pressure on Wes Benton here.
Yep.
How does he respond?
Bit of reverse pressure, which hasn't happened yet. Got the wheels, buddy, so that means Kingy's pretty happy.
Pretty close.
Tell you what, it's not too far away.
Yeah.
The opposition skipper's clapping it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think that's what he did last end, going that way.
Pressure means nothing to him.
No.
Same ball here from Jarvid would be very handy.
Yep. Beautiful draw bowling.
Again, has he put a bit more weight on it? Looks a little quicker.
Played a bomb. Played a bomb of a
bang,
bowl.
he
What
said.
a bomb. He's got that. He's got
Bang.
the captain's hat. Oh, gee whiz. What a ripper. Great seconds bowl.
Great shot. Where's again?
Not only got a touch, he's sitting right on it, holding two.
Wes needs to hold up here.
Yeah,
Like
tell you
sliding
what,
underneath.
he wasn't really that far off it, but he gave it a go.
And he's gave it position.
Yes.
His third and skip can play a shot to that now.
Yep.
Just got an open look at those scoreboards. Rink 1, Matt Mitchell up 5-4 now. Jolis has picked up a couple. And Rink 2, Southern are up 9-5.
9-5, was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 9-5. Oh, yeah. She's, that's why it's so tight.
Two.
Yep, it's pretty close. Right, well, this would be the most pressure Kingy's team's been under. Courtesy of Jarvid Cowie's couple of rippers.
So there's some reasonably good
Alfie
line here.
likes this. Alfie's still watching it, hasn't
Just needs to
moved,
get
so that
down.
means he's pretty close. Yeah,
So-
one too far off. One too
So
far
again, another position.
off. Yeah, Jason's asked for a position bowl around the back.
I don't think he's definitely not round the back.
No,
Okay, he won't be happy with that.
no, that's a nothing bowl. But it's my favourite
Okay.
shot.
So Brad's just looking for a little bit less weight. He wants to keep it in the head if he does miss. Just arriving. One of those confident draw shots. Slide on past, but stay in the head if you miss.
Yeah, get the inside of the second shot. He could just about trickle in for shot.
Same line with just a couple of feet. Be very close.
Hasn't dropped too much weight, has he?
He's dropped the line as well.
He's gonna help
So-
them out. Yeah,
A bit sideways. Don't know what that did.
Nothing much.
But certainly, I would think that's the first time Southern have turned over up.
Up, I reckon. Yes.
So that's a good sign for them.
Righto.
So
Jason?
He'll be looking for the cover bowl, you would think.
Well, unless he draws one and puts Kingy under a bit more pressure, and I think he may be going for the draw, Pete.
I'm not
Hard
sure he
to tell.
is.
Oh, I don't know whether he's going to like it. Holy dooly. I could see that white thing moving then. Ooh, where would have that gone? Straight to the opposition.
Cover ball is on the wrong side of the head.
Always got to play wide, don't you, when you're holding? So they say.
So Brad's got a bit of weight on this. How is it?
He's got one of them. He's got one of them. He's got them both.
I tell you, there was a split. You didn't see it, but we did. We need Gary to get off the line. Bad timing. He's just upset Dean. Don't want to upset Dean. It's all downhill when you upset Dean. Can Jason Feigert put it back on?
He has.
Close.
I'm saying yes.
Saying he'll count.
I think he'll count.
But Brad's got a little bit of room, but he's 3 down.
I reckon he's 3 down. I reckon that counts. Yep, Jason's bowl counts, I'd say. Righto, the most pressure he's been under. Let's see what the skip does.
Just had a run, coming back to a draw.
Looks tight, is it?
It's only got to get around the front because the weight's pretty good here.
Yeah.
It gets clear.
Tell you what,
close for shot.
Tell you what, he needs to sit that now. No, they're clapping. Yep, got shot.
Yep,
yes, great bowl.
Well played end from Brad King. Opened it up for himself.
Real skipper's bowl. Real skipper's bowl. Brad, that's well done. 1
shot to the northern zone, courtesy of Brad King. 7. Jason Feigert. Southern is 1 after 6 ends. Looking for a change of length slightly, bringing the mat up a bit.
Yeah.
Jack looked like it's still going down near the tee, but mat's up a bit. So, I'm not sure that's where he wanted it either. So this is shorty.
Yeah, well,
compared to what we've been playing, it's
a big
really
change.
short.
Yeah. Well, like I said in the first game, they played fairly long. Sometimes if you're going all right, it might just upset the opposition a little more.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was intended.
I wasn't really watching, but didn't matter.
Gets it on.
He played it pretty well.
So if you put it on the jack,
all is forgotten.
Evils are forgiven.
Yeah.
So Brad won't be quite as upset as he was, I think, 30 seconds ago.
No. He's got the relaxed arm on the hip this time instead of the teapot. Righto. Michael. He's got good weight.
Yeah,
he's just got stuck out there a bit. Well, it's not. A bit of both. Righto. 2 in a row.
Yeah, can he make
I
the
think,
skipper doubly happy?
Yep. At this point, he should be thinking anywhere behind's good. And that's sort of what he's done. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Very good position. Michael Colgan just looking to tighten it up a little bit. Similar weight's okay. Just tighten it up a little bit.
Not bad line, is it?
Yeah, nice better line.
Skip's clapping. Skip's clapping. Yeah,
yeah,
good second. Yeah, it's around the place. 28 all on the ag board after 32.
all. Okay.
Nice. In our game it is, so according to the aggregate board.
And the Southwest and Eastern. Southwest leading 26, Eastern 21. 28 ends played, so similar line. So 5-shot lead to Southwest.
Alright, Jarvid. Yeah, I like the look of this. Looks very good. He's just going to cut under. Got the perfect weight. I don't know. The breeze seems to be coming from the other side, but it seems to be drawing more this side. I don't know. Perhaps it's a real southerly straight down the ground, that breeze. Hard to tell.
Stuck in under as well.
Skipper's happy with Wes. Jack could get flicked that way.
Jarvid Cowie looking to either a little bit more weight or improve the line, one of the two.
Played a couple of bombs last end.
Just don't do both.
Still didn't get the shot after that great shot he played.
Is he holding?
Yeah, he's got it. Must have.
Good shot.
Yeah. Oh, still got shot there.
Still a good shot.
Yeah. Might have nailed the jack if he missed that, but he's got shot. Can't complain.
Nothing in the way. There's no reason not to get close. Alfie Carlton. Ooh, that looks tight.
Absolutely.
Just going on the comments here, the Facebook comments. I think they're all asking Peter Walker to lift in a friendly way, of course. Obviously, friends and family asking him to do better.
Yep.
This is his chance.
Well, here's his chance.
He's going to duck under, isn't it?
I reckon.
Weight's not too bad.
Yeah, ducked under. What do they say about 75–80% of bowls are skinny?
Do they?
Yes. Used to be 85% until they brought out those skinny bowls.
Skinny bowls. Yeah. Back in our day.
Back in our days.
You had to take a real
Yeah. How's he going?
With Jack.
Yes.
Oh, that gives them the shot.
Yep, got the shot. Trailed it straight. It made 3, but he flicked it sideways. And Gary Cripps had his nice leader's bowl there.
So he's looking for a little bit of weight here. Turn the shot bowl. Get the split.
Oh no.
Half-metre weight. So what's about a metre on his last? Is he going to hold? If he holds, he's close. We won't see it because there's a leg in the way, but I can tell you he's just underneath.
Just missed. Thanks, Doug.
Just underneath. As they cross over, we can see where the damage is being done. Scott Pennington is leading Ray Griffiths 16-1.
Ooh.
That's the damage for the Southwest.
Ooh, 16-1.
Simpson over Sharp 8-5. Keep 3. Carr, his team's obviously still going strong after this morning. They're leading 10-3.
Yeah, they continued on. That's good.
Caffel and Main are in for a close one, 6-5. And Goddard and McGrail are also close ones, 7-6.
16-1. Ooh.
Is that 7-6?
That's a bit nasty.
Or 2-6-7?
7.
Yep, just sorry, confirming the dodgy writing. 7-6. So the Pennington Griffiths 16-1 is the difference over there at the moment. Certainly Peter Walker's last bowl has ended up in a pretty good spot. If that jack bowl gets turned onto the jack. Can Jason Fegert do that? Turn the ball onto the jack to get back to the orange, or get the split? Just sit them both out and stay. It's a pretty good effort, just holding the line. Another good spot. Brad King trying to add. Calling it a bit wide. Looks a bit wide. We all agree. It's probably more weight than anything. I think it's going to get back to the line pretty close. This time, is he going to hold again?
Oh, no.
Just
he might get the edge. Might get the edge. Would have done it. Cut the green in the side pocket.
Just held again.
King gets another one.
Another one. Another one to King. 8-1 after 7. So it's slow damage, but it's damage nonetheless. It was a bit slower than they had been playing. Oh, sorry, shorter than they had been playing. But I think he wants it down near the tee again.
Yeah, going back to the other tactic.
I think that was always the tactic.
Yeah, Gary just dropped it a bit short. Well,
it was a bit short at this time.
Cool, yeah,
too.
sort of. He got the look from the skip. He gave him a little look, just a little glance, and then he looked back and thought, "Oh, well, it's not too bad, I suppose."
Puts on, doesn't it?
Last time he put it on, and kept it.
Yes.
He'll be trying hard again. He just got to run out. Not a bad track, Jack. Yeah, good start. Yeah, you wouldn't complain about that, would you?
No, he's doing enough to keep in the skip's good books.
He certainly is. Perhaps he thinks I don't want to play long skip.
Yeah, so the overall score on the other green is 39 to Southwest, 32.
39-32. That's not bad with a 16-1 result against you.
Yep.
To only be that far behind. Ooh. And you can imagine the 16-1 will improve. It usually does.
Usually they get the chance here.
Yeah.
Just held out a bit wide, a bit short that time. So again, Michael Colgan not doing too bad with the weight, but just getting a little bit wide on his jaw. Just need to tighten it up just a touch. Might have got the line pretty good this time, but just added a bit extra weight. Just can't quite get both of them at the same time. It's not too bad. Just taking Phil offline for a minute. He'll be back in a minute, don't worry. David Cowie's had a couple of good ends now in a row. Can he do it again here? Phil's back on.
Check, check.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, another good bowl, Pete.
Yeah, Jarvis, he's picked it up a little bit.
Yeah, we eventually put the mocker on. Where's I thought we would.
Yeah, he's still doing his bit, but not quite.
Yeah, no, he's still doing his bit. This bowl will tell he's a bit tight. Yeah, even the left-hander can't get away with that.
Yeah, you got the weight right.
Generally happens when you're skinny.
We'll go through the rinks again at the end of this end. Or on the crossover, maybe on the crossover. We'll have a quick look for the scoreboards that we can see. And Java did the same thing. He's in the area again. He's just got a little bit more weight this time.
Take a little rub off his own. Oh, no.
Just a bit more weight. Got the line
Yeah,
good.
it would have been lucky.
Doug's on the loose.
Yeah.
Doug Kelly is out there with the roving mic. Anything could be coming through soon. Just hang in there.
Yeah, you can imagine someone saying to him eventually, "Excuse me, mate, I better play a shot, eh? I
Yeah.
can't stand here and talk all day."
A bit of weight here from Alfie
Yeah, needs to
Carlton.
land, yeah. Yeah, Alfie.
Slide on through.
Yep.
Peter Walker looking to turn around, one down at the moment.
So you've got us there, Phil?
Yes.
Oh, stuck. Go
So,
for it. Yep.
So from this morning's game, Mark, conditions change much from...
They've tightened up a bit, probably a little bit, and it's not doughy yet, but it's getting that way.
And
Still bowling well.
the wind, has it just picked up a bit?
It's picked up, but it's not really affecting us, I don't think. No, we can deal with that.
Right, I'll let you get back to it.
That was Mark Shinzig for those in the know.
Who was on the TV rink this morning, and what a good game that was.
So Alfie Carlton looking to add. He's better meter quick with his first.
Hasn't quite got his touch yet. He's not far off. Trying hard, but he hasn't quite got a feel. This is better.
Slide past.
Yeah.
So can I jump in there, Phil?
Yeah.
So I've got Matty Mitchell. So Matt, home ground advantage.
Yeah, this one, I like this rink. I sort of park the car just up the top here and roll up on this one most days.
So you did the rink draw as well?
No, unfortunately, but it's all worked out in my favour. So,
and your team's gelling?
Team's going good. So my teams are all home clubs, so they should know what the Greens are doing.
Enjoy it.
Matty Mitchell, he's leading Joel Easton 6-5 at the moment on his rink. So a nice tight one there. We did miss a really good bowl from Peter Walker there. I'm not sure if he got shot or not. Didn't see an indication, but that was a good shot from Peter Walker. So finding some touch. Giving Jason Fegert something to play to here. Little try will make two.
Well, he's had something to play to the last few ends.
Brad got out of trouble once. And then
yep. I don't think he's far off here. I don't think he's too far off. If he gets down onto the face of that, he's got a shot. Yeah, going well. Great shot, Bradley King.
Doing what he
he's
needs to do
playing a good skipper's game at the moment. Absolutely. It's not adding to the score sometimes, but he's getting him out of trouble. Played a few rippers.
He's played all the balls he needs to play.
I think he was 3 or 4 down going down this end last time, and he drew shot. Starting to get this rolls over. He could be holding a couple now. That might be fortuitous. Yeah, Alfie indicates 2. Don't need to touch the kitty, Alfie tells him. Someone said that to me once and I laughed. I said, I haven't been near it all day. I don't think I'm going to get near it now.
There's no danger?
No danger. No. A silly call, say to me, don't touch the kitty. What are you talking about, mate? Is Bradley a bit tentative now, or is it all right? No, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks
tentative.
He's played a couple of pretty good bowls. He
probably
doesn't really want to touch it.
He doesn't want to touch the kitty. Good call.
Actually, it was a bit tight more than anything. That weight would have been spot on. A little more width. Another skinny bowl. That goes adds on to my 76%, 78.5% beat.
Start taking numbers. So
well, I'll start adding them up.
Jason Fegert, if he's got weight, he's wide.
Yes, and he has
got a little bit of weight.
Got weight. I don't think he can even jag it back there. Can he? Tried hard. Well done, Bradley King.
Just another
playing
score.
well under pressure. Yes, Kingy's playing a very good skipper's game last few ends.
10-1 to Brad King.
That's why he's a state skipper.
Righto, Phil?
Yeah.
Break-in proceedings as they load up for your next end. So got Steve Fuster, second best bowler in the Fuster family. So much of a change from the other green?
A little bit quicker maybe, that's all, yeah. Not much difference.
Is that to the green or the wind that's sort of popped up a bit since this morning?
I reckon it's the wind a little bit, yeah. But it's running really nice, beautiful.
And would you pick up that end?
3 that end, so I think we've hit the lead.
Yeah, hit the lead.
Dave's killing us.
So who's doing the damage?
Yeah, that skipper right there, Dave.
Rightio. So
good Goldie.
You've got them all gelled and working together?
Yeah, all the boys from Carnamah and more, they're going all right, yeah, not too bad.
So your third is?
Chad Eva.
And have you bowled much with Chad? I've watched Chad plenty of times myself, but have you bowled with him before?
Yeah, second time at the zone, yeah. So we get to know each other's game, so we're getting better, yep.
Righto, keep going.
Gary Cripps has nailed it again. He's put the bowl in the same place 3 ends in a row. Doesn't matter which way he goes. He's drawn within a foot.
Yes.
Sort of right in the line. A bit of a nuisance as far as the other leader goes.
Okay, so that was Stephen Fuster. So picked up 3, so
Steve,
they're now leading on rink 4. Stephen Fuster leading 8.
Presume it's 8-7.
7
Yeah,
on 9 ends.
I don't think the skipper's changed it, unless they did.
That was up. This is up against David Harris. Rink 3. It's 11-6.
11-6 to Northern.
To
Litchie,
Lance
the
Litchfield,
the new
debutant.
boy. Yeah, the
against
debutant.
Mark Shinzig.
Yeah, well.
11-6. Rink 2. John Kay is down 6-11 to 11, and that's Morris O'Neill leading that one 11-6. And the end rink, the Matthew Mitchell, Joel Leeson, 7-all. So at the moment they're just matching each other. Neither of them are being an influence on the overall. So they're 7-all. It's a pretty good reply from Michael Colgan as well. Can he back it up with another one? Just
very good reply.
Just trying to put bowls in the head at the moment, just to
2 rippers.
Get the scoreboard.
Not much wrong with this, Pete.
Yep, very good.
Elfie's come up to the head to take over.
Backing into the opposition, just trying to take him out.
Yep.
Stay away from the camera, do the right thing. Just a bit tight there from Wes Benton. So Jarvid Cowie, who's had a few good ends in a row now. Can he get more bowls in the head? Give an opportunity for a number. All the way down. Slides around. He's done a pretty good job here.
Very good.
That's a good shot.
Very, very, very good.
Didn't get the shot, but it's still a very good shot.
Wouldn't be surprised if Kingy's made a bit of a tactical move. He's got Elfie to come up to the head. So Elfie's skippers, always skippers, and sometimes it's a bit different when you go back and play 3. It always looks a bit easier when you're up at the head. So maybe he's just giving him a look. No, he's going back already.
They had a bit of a chat.
Yeah, great bowl, Wes.
Really
That's a very good bowl.
The twos are matching that bowl for bowl now. Wes had the upper hand early, but
that's probably near second shot. 2 seconds, no. Hasn't, he's got third.
Jarvid looking to make some contact just to open it up a little.
Yeah, it did ask for that shot.
It's on the high side.
Yes.
It stays on. Oh, we'll know he's hit that. It's probably the backer still.
Yep. He's got the tee.
Oh, that's an easy way out for the skip. You've seen it. You play it. That's delegating responsibilities.
Fair call. Yeah, fair call, I'd say.
Halfway down when they say that's not the shot I would have played, then you know you're in trouble.
Got the wheels, mate. No, he hasn't.
No, but it is a nuisance. That is very much a nuisance.
Very much a nuisance.
You're going to have to play a lot quicker now if they want to.
He's going righto. I've seen a few half-runny shots, but we haven't seen anything super aggressive yet.
This isn't super aggressive.
Similar. Good bowl, Stephen Fuster on the rink next door. Got the bare jack. Very good shot.
Yeah, not sure what they were playing with that one, I'll be honest with you. Turn the outside maybe. Thought initially they were looking to run it out.
Yeah.
Run it a bit harder than that. Certainly getting the breeze against that side now, so I'd expect that side to be reasonably tight if you want to use some weight.
Bit more serious, yeah.
So
Well,
Jason
we
does
thought
what-
it might have been a bit more serious last time, didn't
Yeah.
we? He indicated under that,
Yes.
did Jason, but...
So he wants ditch weight at the very least here.
oh, yeah.
Probably want a bit more.
Righto, Peter. All the Peter Walker supporters will be hoping he hits this. This is a bit more aggressive. Righto.
Just on the tight side.
Yeah.
But he might get a result.
He did. No result.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he
Yes,
did. He did. Yes, sorry, I didn't realise that was his bowl that bounced up. Yep. Bit fortuitous, maybe, but it wasn't far off.
He played the right weight, so you got to
Yeah,
give
it
yourself
was
a
much
chance to
better,
get-
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the first ball was a bit
Well,
of a nothing.
Kingy's had to get him out of trouble a few ends in a row, so and it's getting harder. So let's he gets out of this. He's done well. I like the setup here at the bowling club, Pete. I don't know if you noticed it over on A Green there. There's a few cars backed up this morning, and there's one there now putting their their shade out. But this morning they were backed up, sitting in the back of the ute. Had the SUV and they had the back open, sitting in it.
We had the old footy oval.
Yeah,
here,
footy
are we?
oval, footy oval. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely sit up the top.
Oh, there we
there.
are. There we are. Have a look
they
at the setup on screen now.
He's setting himself
Yeah,
up.
he's just setting the shade up. He's bought the drinks, and there was another couple this morning. They've gone home.
They got the dog in the chair.
Dog, yeah. Actually, I think that was the ute might have been backed up this morning with the dog, and now they're going to get the shade. Perhaps they're packing it up. Oh, they're packing it up. They've had enough. No, the commentary's too boring. We're going home.
Well, they're not listening to it. That's the problem. They're missing out.
Righto, Bradley King. What's he going to do this time? He has played a few bombs. Played some real good skippers.
Playing
balls.
weight here.
Yeah,
Is
no,
he
he's
under the
down
front?
on his haunches.
Where's
He's
his
down
jack
on his
going?
haunches. He's got the jack. He's sliced it out, and he's holding 3 or 4.
He is.
Long way away to draw, but
Dean will move this camera for us in a second, and we'll all be lined up. So he does 1.5 meters. There you go. That's
yep, he
back
has.
bowl, I'd say, is the closest one.
Looks like it. Yep.
So
Anyways.
easier than it looks.
Yes.
He's got it out on a pretty good line.
Do you mean it's
Smooth
not
weight.
as easy it looks? Or you said it easy? It's easier than it looks.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Not
right.
as easy as it looks.
Yes, I thought you meant that, but he got the shot.
He's done well.
Yes.
Done well.
And the funny thing, that bowl doesn't look close on TV, but it looks closer live,
Yeah. That's a good shot.
doesn't it? Looks good, pretty good from here, looking at it live. But on the screen, it looks like it's 4 foot away at least.
What's Brad doing? He's
He's on top of his game.
on the
He's a
tight
bit tight.
side, but will
his
it
weight
hold?
his weight might get him away with He might get away with it.
he will.
Yeah, I'd say that shot. Yeah. Playing a very good skipper's game, Bradley.
He's to beat his own bowl here by
Brad
around
King, you could trust him. He's a salesman. Yeah, he's a real estate salesman. One of the most trustworthy people I know.
You're going to get a suit.
It's the ad on TV.
Just got to
Serious.
rise on this and turns it down. Nearly
Great
like
bowl.
2.
Yeah, great bowl.
Didn't quite fall down.
No.
Certainly shot.
No, I don't think we're going to get sued. There's an ad on TV and it says you can sure trust Brad King. Took it off.
One shot.
They took it off after a day.
It's almost a 2-10 after 9. So only 12 shots over the 9's ends, but fortunately for Jason Feagit, 10 of them have been on one side. So look, Brad's come over and had words with you. He's heard you. So
There you go, Trusty.
so, yeah, Brad just walked behind us, shaking his fists at Phil.
No, it's an ad on TV. Yep, I'm only copying the ad. He's going to get a drink, he said.
You want royalties then?
Yeah.
It's going a little bit long here, Michael. He's found that line, which is... haven't changed the length much.
Both played very similar, haven't they? Righto, Gripsy's been leading pretty well. Let's see what he does with this one. Looks good from here. Looks pretty good.
His first bowl, the last 3, 4, 5 ends have been really good.
That's
a little bit short.
Yeah, a bit short, yep. Cut the line, another skinny one.
Aggregate. I haven't been keeping count.
Oh, it's 2 out of 2 so far, but I'll
100%.
I'll keep count for you.
38-32 after 41 ends is the aggregate on this one. So,
bit better grass here.
Northern in front by 6. Fighting for survival. The loser of this can
gone.
Relax for tonight because they're only making up the numbers tomorrow. The winner gives himself a chance. So Gary Cripps looking for that 2 feet of weight. Has he found
a bit more grass too.
He's found the grass.
Yeah, found the grass nicely.
It's
yeah,
pretty good weight too.
Pretty handy. Pretty handy.
So Michael Colgan and Gary Cripps having a pretty good battle now.
Yeah, the game's tightened up because Jarvid's playing better. Wes is still contributing. Peter and Alfie probably haven't quite found their range, but Brad's doing the damage. He's playing great skipper's game.
Yeah, he's played the bowls he had to play.
Yep.
So only 12 ends for the game after 9 ends. 12 shots after 9 ends, but 10 of them all on one side. So
there's some pretty tight boards across there as well. It's 7-9 to Northam next door. The next door one's 11-10 to Northam. The next one I think is 10-11 to Southern, and I can't see Matty Mitchell and
was 7-all, so you wouldn't expect
so
it to be
you know
too far
there's only 1 or 2 shots in every one. So
it's this rink's
dominating the ag board at the moment.
So Wes just got a little bit tight there, so turn the opposition up.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I didn't see that. Can you see that far board, Peter?
7. I can see a 7.
7, yeah.
Still 7-7, so that hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm. Good bowl here.
Great shot.
That's a beauty.
He's unlucky.
Ooh.
He's very unlucky.
No, it is. He's still got 2, but he probably would have rather leave it where it was. Bowls all the jack. Righto, Wes. Left-handed specialty, this sort of shot. He kicked his leg.
Is that a good sign?
As if he didn't like it, but Kingy's pretty happy.
He is. He's going to get...
Got them both. Yeah, got the jack. Yeah.
And well played, Wes. Wes Benton. Still BOG.
I think so. Yep. His skipper's chasing him, but...
So Peter Walker looking to reply here.
Maybe
2 or 3 down. Needs a close one.
Could be a bit biased as far as Kingy goes because I need to buy a block of land off him.
Not after I've told him what you've talked about. You got no chance. Well, double the price. That's pretty good there from Peter Walker. That's a pretty good second shot, I think. Vince joining us from Sydney, 6 o'clock in Sydney. It's a nice way to relax after a day of, well, might have been playing bowls, I suppose.
That's right, it is Saturday.
Not sure what the weather's doing in Sydney at the moment. It's pretty wet up Queensland north.
Yeah, again.
Just finds a way. It's a good shot there from Alfie Carlton.
Yeah, that's better range, Al. Much better range. You'll be feeling a bit better now.
Peter Walker here beats his own. looking? They're still looking.
Looking a bit tight, is it?
Looks tight.
Oh, could get shot.
If he gets
He's
to
got
the
the
shot
weight.
bowl here.
No, he's going to cut under.
Yes, the weight was pretty good for it. Just lost the line.
Anyway, now, oh no, he wants the tee. He wants something around. Wants something.
Anyway, towards the tee. Looks easier on this near side here if he wants to get to the tee.
Yep. He's got a bit. Might have a bit more hook this side.
Yeah,
Can play it with confidence out nice and wide.
You nearly got to go through the jack if you're going to go forehand.
Yeah, he could get around there, but. Yeah, he played it well.
Is he going to reach?
Well, he mightn't get the tee, but.
You'll get jack eye?
No, he won't. No, it's probably pretty bit of a nothing bowl, really. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have the weight there. Needed another 5 feet.
That was at just about afternoon tea time.
For you?
I wonder if there's anyone around who could get us a cup of coffee.
You'd be full of lollies. You've been
White-
chewing these jelly beans.
White with one, I reckon. And two white with ones, is it?
No, I'm okay, Doug. Yeah, I'm good.
You've eaten too many lollies, you couldn't fit it.
Oh. The lolly bag is going down, but
Jelly beans.
they're all on your side. What's Jason doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, he doesn't follow many. He's
No.
pretty happy with this.
He's got to get a
He's
bit of
pretty
jack.
happy with
Oh,
this.
he's just getting the hole.
Oh,
Good shot.
knew it was close. First one he's followed. Most blokes only follow the good ones.
Still 2 down.
Yeah, I couldn't see you playing the other side, Kingy. You have to play there.
Pretty good track through there. Pretty good track.
Yeah, well, he's got Wezzers to hit anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah.
One right in front.
Yeah, 1 or 2 holes of that.
Yeah. Look, could be a little tight, but it's not bad, country. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, good bowl, Kingy.
Might be one to him. No, he's going to slide on right through.
Yeah,
Won't be unhappy with that. That's
no, pretty good home.
not a bad home.
Righto, Jason, you got very close. That's the problem when you get too close sometimes, Pete. The next one you think, gee.
Is it easier to correct 4 feet than it is 1 foot?
Gee, I reckon, yeah. Well, it's easier to correct 4 or 5 inches than 4 millimetres, probably.
You are going back a while.
Yeah, I'm going inches and millimetres, yeah, 1/4 inch. Righto, he's followed it again. He's on the march again. He's on the march. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, he's got the bowl.
He needs to sit the bowl.
He's got
this
the
time.
bowl.
Oh,
Surely he's got
under it.
Oh, he is too.
Getting under it. He's dropped his rag. I don't know if he threw his rag or just dropped it.
No, he put it there to put Kingy off.
That's 2 good shots. 2 very good shots. Going to be unrewarded because he's still 2 down, I think.
Yeah, I reckon.
Brad finds that hole with 4 feet less than he had last time.
Yeah, well, he found the hole last time. Play. Yeah, he's out in the good country.
On the weight from there.
That's where they come from.
And the weight looks pretty good.
That's where they come from. Yeah, he played a bomb. Surely if he misses that.
Oh, it's
he
just
didn't.
hurt him.
He
He needed
didn't.
all of
hurt.
it or none of it.
Yep, it hurt him, yep.
Peter's only going to give him
No,
one.
Pete reckons.
There's a lot of pointing and
yeah,
staring
no,
going on there.
No, Pete's put the stubborn look on. He said, "You're not getting 2."
And the outcome is 2.
2.
So Alfie was right. 2 to the Northern. They move on to 12. Open up a double-digit lead.
The boards haven't changed, although I think Joel's a couple in front of Mitchell now. And,
Mitchell's still on 7, I see. I don't see what
Joel's on 9.
Okay.
Lance Litchfield's just played a bomb over there next door on rink 3, rink 543. Yeah.
They're just doing an aggregate update over there. Look at it.
Yeah, good. Rightio.
Going a little bit longer again. Matt's up a little bit, but Jack's back.
In between the long one and the short one, but he's been pretty steady. Cripsy, Gary Cripps. A bit longer this time.
He's going through it a bit this time.
Yeah.
Not the worst start in the world.
No way in the world.
Michael's been around the place, but I'm sure he would like to nail a couple. He needs to push a little bit.
Yep. Jack's in between them both.
Doug's got your coffee, but he got stuck talking, so it's probably a bit cold by now.
I tell you.
It's a bit cold by now.
Yep.
It's an iced coffee.
Hope he got me a couple of biscuits. Does it look like he's got a couple of biscuits with him?
No.
Oh, no, hang on.
He's
I'll
got
just
no
talk to someone. No, I always have a biscuit at afternoon tea.
There's no biscuits.
No,
I
no
think.
biscuits. I've had enough sugar, I think.
Nice correction here.
Lovely.
You've had enough sugar. Great shot
I'm
there,
hypo
Gary.
enough. I'm hypo enough.
You are. You won't sleep tonight.
No one, far one.
Michael needs to find 4 or 5 feet here. Certainly got more weight. Has he got the right weight? He's pretty good. That's a good shot there from Michael Colgan. A really good shot. Where's Benton? Can he reply? Where's trying? You might just pull up a little bit short, but it's in the head. It's an opportunity to be used. But Cowie comes out onto the side that we're on, so he's forehand. Sent it out pretty wide. It's a position ball. Here's Benton again, looking for that 2 feet. He's been able to find it most times.
He does.
But he might be a bit high this time.
Yep. Lance Litchfield, the debutant, has skipped out 16-10 in front there now of over Mark, yes. Our TV rink from this morning.
Mark Shinzik.
Yeah. So.
Joel Leeson leading 9-7 over Matthew Mitchell.
And the one next door is a bit hard to see. Can you see anything? It was pretty tight. That was 10-11 or something.
I think it might be 11 all. No,
11
no, 10-11 still hasn't
10-11
changed.
Hasn't changed yet. Southern's favour. And that's John Kay's rink, who had a bit of trouble this morning with Caff. Gary Caff.
Just had an update.
Come back to the country.
On the Stephen Fuster, David Harris rink next door. David Harris leading 10-9 over Stephen Fuster. 12 ends played. Alfie Carlton picked up his game the last couple of ends. Just a quick update from the green next door to us. It's Southwest first, Pennington 20, Griffiths 6. So
it's a little better.
A little better, but still a nice lead. Simpson 14 over Sharp 11. There's a big change in the next one. Keep is 4, but Caffel is burst out to 6. Oh no, it's not Caffel. It's Christian Carr is
Carr,
16.
Christian Carr, yep.
Yeah, no, I got the
Yep.
CAFF and CARR.
Yeah.
So he's burst out over Keep 16-4.
Yep.
Caffel 7, Main 10. Goddard is 9. Grohl is 11. I'll come back to you with a aggregate score in a second.
Yeah, they've turned the 8 board around up there so the players can see it, but we can't. Just turned it a little bit, so we'll have to work it out ourselves. Oh, Alfie. Yeah, made it better, says the skipper. You don't want to sit. Oh no, he did. Oh no, they're all lined up there. Kingy, tell you what, sits on that shot bowl on the forehand. He might make 4 shots.
So it's pretty close.
Pretty close, is it?
Pretty close over there. 54 each.
Well, that Christian Carr one makes up for the
Pennington one.
Pennington, yeah. So that's the difference. Yeah,
54 each after 59 ends.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well, tell you what, that's pretty close, isn't it?
yeah, it's coming down to the wire. Unless one of those teams behind picks it up.
Oh, 54 is pretty close. 54 each is pretty close, Pete.
46 ends left for someone to make a name for themselves over there. Because they were one of those teams, you'd suspect, well, 54 each they won't if they stay at that rate.
King bowls a bit tight, but he could get the jack. Oh, he nearly jagged it.
One of those teams could be undefeated going into tonight with one hand on the shield. Jason Fegert looking to add another one to make 2.
Yeah, I think Kingy played a bit of weight to sit that, because it's worth a few bob. But this might upset it, Kingy, because Jason's played a pretty good shot. Yeah, one either two counters, one either side. He needs a bare jack now, and he's got 3 bowls behind. Kitty there's worth a bundle. Even right back in the ditch, it's worth 3 or 4. 5 if he stays with it, he said. In the ditch, it's worth 4. In the river, yep. That's the easier shot. Yep.
It's easier and it's worth only 1 less.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably, if he gets that jack, he'll probably clean a couple of his own out, or one of them, but, you know, pretty hard to trail it 2.5 feet to make 4 or 5. He might just go for it. Play any weight you like then.
Playing forehand would indicate he's not playing a huge amount of weight
here.
here.
No, I don't think so. No, not huge.
He'd need to be doing it on the back end.
Get the jack.
If you wanted the jack to the ditch.
He's
getting past.
Hard shot on the forehand. He's not really playing it. He played that trail, for the 2 foot, 3 foot trail.
Past that, it would have been interesting, but he didn't. So it's not interesting. I think he was right on that if he'd got past that. Opportunity to add another one here. Jason Fegert already doubling his score.
First multiple.
Well,
can he make the 3? Looks good. Line looks good too.
Looks good.
Played a ripper. Good boy. Yep. Great shot, Jace. Well done. Two beauties.
Yep, made them count. That'll be 3.
Yep.
That's a big score.
In the context of the game.
11 ends played. They move to 5. Brad King is 12, so 7 the difference on this rink.
Yes, you know, they'd have to win another end and then the next end, and all of a sudden it'll be a pretty tight game.
Look at all the other scores, they're all pretty close.
Yeah.
Although,
Lance Litchfield has
jumped out to a 6-shot lead as well.
And
so
I think Lance actually dropped that end. No, he won that end. So he's got another 1. I think it's a 1 on top of that.
Can't quite see the Joel Leeson score. I think Matty Mitchell has jumped to the lead, 12-9 over Joel Leeson. So He must have got a bit of a score there because Joel was a couple in front. So 12-9 to Matty Mitchell there. 12 all, the rink next door, rink 2.
16-10, rink 3.
16-3 and 9, no, sorry, 10 all, is it? No, 9-10 on the rink next door to us, the Stephen Fuster David Harris rink. So
Gripsy's led pretty well so far.
He has.
He's going to run past a bit. It's got good track. Pretty handy spot, but yeah, pretty handy spot.
Michael Kenny lose the 4 feet. Certainly been around the place for most of the game. Just hasn't quite nailed too many.
No, but he's got closer. He's got closer without nailing it. Yeah.
This might be his nailing one. This is a
He'll
good shot.
just feel a lot better when, yes, good boy. Yeah, it's not nailed, but it's not bad.
Just turned sideways at the end.
Stephen Fuster next door draws another one to make 4 with 1 bowl to come. And
Wind gusts at 24. I don't know if we've had too many wind gusts.
no,
Still can't see that 10 kilometres. And not a lot of rain. Might get a little bit tonight. Gary just slips underneath. Perfect weight.
just watching the rink next door. Harris, who's been playing very well. Fuster said, what was his name? What's
David?
David. He said David was a bit of a pain. Well, David's run out of ammo, and I reckon Fuster's holding 4. He's probably drawn for 5, so that'll makes a big difference in an ag like this. No, he got around it all right. Yes.
David didn't quite make the distance, and a couple of feet short.
Sorry, I was talking about the rink next door because it's a big score. It's 1-2.
Stephen Fuster was out.
Yeah.
Very wide.
Well, he's not giving him 3. Gee whiz, I thought it could have been 4. He's not giving him 3. I thought it would be. Gee whiz.
He gave him 3. You'd be happy.
I reckon it's 4.
Where's just a bit narrow. Weight was good again. David needs to find a couple of feet.
Next door they picked up a 4. Could see it from here. Yeah. 4. Big score in an aggregate like this. So Fuster hits the front there.
So there's 3 northern rinks that have just built a little bit of a lead. 16-10, 13-10, 12-5. That's where the aggregate winners are at the moment. Where's Benton? Just sliding through a little bit.
Yep.
Peter Walker, who's picked up his game in the last few ends. Can he add to the tally here? He's sliding under Jarvis green ball at the front. He doesn't want to be too much underneath it.
Not a bad area.
Has he got the weight?
Not bad.
Has he got the weight?
He's got the weight all right.
He's done very well.
Perfect. Drawn shot.
It's a really good shot. Very good shot there from Peter Walker.
Must have heard his supporters out there in
they've
TV land, and he's got hold of it.
Brought him into action.
Yep. Alan's Alfie's got some pretty good grass here. Oh,
just
mate.
To slide underneath, is he?
Yeah, he might save one.
Just falling down.
No, he flopped out as well, so he didn't.
Great weight. It's going to make Peter Walker change hands. Yep. Still plenty of room for him.
Not a bad bit of grass.
Good grass, and his weight's pretty good too.
Played a couple
Another
of
good
bowls
shot here.
Yes.
That's a great shot from Peter Walker.
Oh, that is the shot. What a ripper.
Yep, that's a great shot. It makes life difficult.
Yeah, don't want to miss it on the outside. Want to miss it on the inside, and you might get second. Do whatever you like, the skipper says. you can
So
do whatever.
accommodating, Brad.
You can do whatever you like.
Do it right. That's how he chosen to do.
Well,
He's playing Brad shot, I think.
he won't be short,
No, he's playing Brad shot, just trying to trial it around the corner.
but he's a bit high. Yeah.
He's going to slide around. It's quite a tough shot. But 2 up on the crossover, Southern. So they could win another end, 2 ends in a row. That'd be very important. As you can see, the aggregate 50 ends, 49 north, 36 south. That's courtesy of rinks 5, 4, and 3.
Well, and courtesy of the other 2 rinks, really, because they're only they're all square, just
All
about.
square.
Yeah,
and
so
Matty Mitchell's a couple in front.
doesn't matter. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, he got it too. Just watching across the line. Someone wanted the kitty and he got it. Made a couple of shots too.
John Kay, I think.
Yeah, I think
that.
he could be holding a few.
It's a good home here. That'll help a little bit if it gets bumped. It's just a nice little crowd here, sitting behind the rinks.
Things are cooling down.
Yeah, there's a few on the.
I hope Doug didn't take his
on the
jacket away,
brickwork.
because I'd like to put it on before he gets it.
Thought he had it on.
No, he put it in his bag.
Well, bag's behind you. Grab
Oh,
it.
good.
Brad, what's white weighted Brad? I think he's playing bigger here. Bigger weight, easier shot.
I think you might have to, eh? Yes. Yeah.
Got a
something.
connection.
Yep. Got
And
shot. Oh.
There's
Yeah, what he might have got the shot. He did cut. Oh yeah.
I think he's made 2.
Cut the green one back in. Cut Jarvid's bowl back in, Pete. His bowl went out and it
Yep.
got the edge of Jarvid's. Otherwise, he definitely had 2.
Jason, I think it just really needs to nearly bowl the same as his last one. Just takes a foot off his shot.
Yeah,
He's following it.
Started to follow a few bowls, and they've been very close.
He's got to sit. He's got
Yeah, I
to
think
throw the anchor.
he's got to
out
get
here.
the jack or sit. No.
Throw the anchor, and he's just gone through the hole. Yep.
Yeah, has got
That's
2.
made
Good
2.
call, Peter. Yeah, good call, mate. You said that.
That's a big shot. Probably a little bit fortunate where it landed, but he hit the target. And after that, well,
Yeah.
who
yeah.
knows?
Well, who knows? Yeah.
But he hit the target perfectly.
This will just see. This will see how good he's going, and he's got good height.
He's pretty good here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
very
has
good.
to be a counter. Yeah. Has to be the shot. Yeah.
Yep, 2
great
very good
bowl.
bowls.
Yep.
That'll be 3.
Definitely 3. Well, can't say definitely because Elfie called 2. And
Yep,
Peter.
no,
Oh,
Peter's conceded.
has he? Gee, he hasn't been giving much away, Pete.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Ooh.
So that's a big end, big
Oh,
turnover
yeah,
that
big,
was.
big turnaround. Yeah.
From 2 down, gets 3 out of it to move him to
Ooh.
15. It's now 15-5, so
Mm.
10 shot difference.
Yeah, big turnaround. He's played some good skipper's bowls,
He has.
definitely. That's why he's there, but
Skippers don't have to play them all the time. He's got to play them when
when they're
they're
needed.
required.
Yeah, dead right.
So Jack's on the tee this time. Yes, the art of skippering. You don't need them to draw a shot necessarily when you're already holding one.
No,
They're the
no.
they're the useful ones.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but you'd rather them draw a shot when you're 3 or 4 down.
down, yeah. Yeah, it's funny where you don't need to draw 'em when you're holding, but sometimes when you lose those games by one, you
1-2.
wish you
Oh,
had have drawn that one when you were holding.
Yes, you're not going to excuse them.
No, but it happens a bit, doesn't it? You think, gee whiz, remember that end I had 10 foot to draw and I didn't?
breeze pushing in their faces going this way. And the jack is on the tee.
Right. Has he finally got it where he wants it?
Well, yeah, I think he has, but so he better win the end. So Gary Cripps, little crowd looking on. Obviously a lot more Southern supporters than anyone else. That's a pretty good shot there.
Yeah,
Gary
Cripps, he's had a pretty good game, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yep. So, update on the aggregate on the A green. Southwest 66. Eastern is now 58, so 8 shots the difference there. Be over halfway, they'll be in the 60 end kind of mark. We've got an update on this one. 61 to
49.
Northern to 49 Southern, so they've opened up a 12 shot lead.
They're slowly creeping away.
They are, so
As Wesley goes past the jack but sits on the edge of the bank. Long jack won't be wasted there. Anything could happen.
a few Irish boys watching from the Gin Gin Bowling Club.
Ah, that's good. There'd be Paddy and Craig and...
It's a bit harsh. They're claiming Stephen Fewster is the 4th best Fewster bowler. I think we had him at number 2 and he's gone down the charts.
Yeah, good on them. I know those guys. I know them pretty well. They've probably had a couple.
So they should have. It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, nice fellas. Good bowlers.
Where's Benton? Hasn't let them down very often at all.
No, he's not. No, he hasn't. No way.
Yep, so officially over the back there, 69 ends, 66-58 to Southwest. After 69 ends, so 8 the difference. 36 ends to play. Two or three here to the Northern boys. Can they screw it down a bit tighter here with Alfie? He's just going to hold out high, isn't he?
Yeah, tell you what, it's doing a bit of work, but at the end, it's in the count, isn't it?
Probably. Southern do need a close bowl here.
Yeah. One of those funny ends where you drop a few, Pete, isn't it? You have a few holes and there's nothing really close, and all of a sudden the skipper's got one bowl left, and he's starting to panic.
Been in pretty good form the last few ends.
Yeah, he's
definitely picked his game up.
Yeah, I think unless he misses it, he's gone. Yeah,
just through the hole.
He did go through the hole.
Something to correct on there. Yep. Alfie Carlton looking for the same weight.
And Doug's looking for someone to talk to over there. I can see. Actually, he was. I saw he's found someone. Yeah.
He's got someone to talk to.
Poor bloke, he's thinking, how am I going to get away from here?
He looks comfortable at the moment, but he has got his back to us.
He's got a while to go, but
he's not shaking at the knees or anything.
How long is he going to last there?
Can't work out who it is, but
no.
He's got his back to us.
Yeah.
Supporting his Eastern boys.
Yes. Yep, he'll be pretty happy at the moment.
So Peter Walker's pretty good, decent line if his weight's good, but
a bit high, I think, and I think he's got that too much weight again. He gets this could help.
Weight hurts
Tell you what, he got.
That might have got third shot.
Third shot, because he misses that. He's 4 down anyway. Yeah, I know there's a bit of room, but yeah. So
a bit of work to do here from Jason Feegert.
After dropping a 3 on the last. Yeah.
Bit of an unlucky 3, but 3 nonetheless. A couple of great bowls from Brad King.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a good result with his drive, then drew the ultimate.
Young lady enjoying her chips.
Yeah. I wonder if she's got many left.
So those are bad, but don't show Phil the chips. He's looking for a chip or he's looking for a biscuit.
Oh, I love biscuits with my tea. Dunkers.
Brad looking to add a third here.
He's got his tail up a bit, Bradley.
He's had a very good game.
Just likely to draw this.
He's got a little bit of weight on
Doesn't
him.
matter, he's got to sit this and he still could count and that one rolled that one through too far.
Two, but just rolled them over, which just closes the hole a little bit. So arm movements going on. Can Jason find a way underneath? No,
Well,
he's not going to.
Oh,
He's
no,
decided
no,
he's had enough.
He's had enough. He has. I think he's had enough. Right? He's been very close many times.
What's
He
the
has
jack?
had enough. Hasn't got the jack, but hasn't got anything. I thought he might have slammed that
Just
through, but
drifted a little bit. That one.
got the backers bowl, so I don't think Kingy be doing much different than drawing another counter, eh?
No, it seems everything's in his favour by the look of it. So he's looking to fall inside the two bowls that are just past his shot bowls. Yep.
That rain you predicted, you never know.
You told me tonight.
Oh, that's what the bomb says.
So
Well,
Brad
is he going to
King's-
go again and slice his jack? Kingy's got shot now.
Brad's
Quite
bowl did
fortuitous.
stay on the green, right on the edge there.
No, he's stopped. I'll have another go, he said. He's sort of...
There's not a lot going for him, that's for sure.
Stephen Fuse is down there on the screen. He's watching in the right area. He's calling it in the... No, he's just stuck. Righto, what's he done? No.
Back to the draw.
Yep.
This is a pretty good draw if he gets it after a full run drive.
Tell you what, mate.
He needs
He's
the
not
jack.
far away.
He
He's
needs
got to
the
get
jack.
the jack.
He's
got
been
it.
going through a
He's
few holes.
got it.
That's
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Yes.
Has he made two? That
Yep,
is a
definitely,
great shot.
Definitely, and it's probably his turn.
He's gone through a few holes.
Yes, he's been very close.
Measure out for number two. That's a terrific shot from
Yes.
Jason Fegert.
Good boy.
Needed that.
Certainly did. Kingy probably wishes he didn't put that bowl back there now. We'd rather him driving.
Easy two by the look of it.
Yep. Two, yep.
Move.
Well, that makes it interesting.
Move to 7. 8 behind. 7:15. We got any updates on the others?
Oh, yeah. Well, Matty Mitchell's 2 in front of Joel. The Northern boys are 1 in front on rink 2. They're 5 in front on rink 3. The one next door to us, Fewster, he's in front, isn't he?
He's 4 in front.
4 in front, and we're
8 in front.
8 in front here. The boys have put that on the board, have they? Is it
Yes.
15-7? Yeah.
It is 15-7.
Righto.
So, yeah. Northern are up on 4 of the 5 rinks.
Yeah, well, you're going to be in front of the aggregate if you're up on 4 or 5.
You'd hope so.
If you weren't, someone's in a big bit of trouble. I don't think we're going to get a score from the other side. Doug, there's just too many people for him to talk to. We've got no chance of getting him back at all, I don't reckon.
He'll get back. He'll find his way home.
Yeah, yeah.
I think those cookies that he's carrying, he's left the crumbs. He's going to follow them instead of giving them to you. It's his trail home. Both leads gone through about 5 feet.
Yep.
On the way, so just one of overcorrected here.
What are we? We're just about 2/3 of the way through, aren't we? 14 ends is 2/3.
Yep, averaging 14.
And it's as far as the ag goes, there's nothing as much has changed. It's just tonked along. It hasn't changed a lot, but only takes a couple of good ends.
No, it's sitting in the high teens. It's been there a little while now, mid to high teens.
Yep.
This is a bit of a loose end from the leaders.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. This one's coming back.
Well,
back to the
actually,
centre
it's a
line.
bit closer than I thought it was going to be, but it's still
Hooked in late.
still a few
Opportunity
feet
here
away.
for Jarvid to take advantage. Jason liked it to start with, but is it going to reach? Is the question.
Nearly reached enough, but not quite. No. We've got it surrounded. Well, Mr. Consistent, let's see what he can do.
Where's Benton? Had a good game.
Looks a bit tight this time. Oh, he's a left-hander. God,
Yeah.
you never know.
You
You
go,
never,
yeah,
never know
it's-
what could happen.
Yeah, he's got you. Gets past.
He gets a rub off that. No, he's going to. Kingy told him not to play that hand in case he knocked that one in. So he said, "I'll see if I can knock it in from this end." Mr. and Mrs. Fuster. Righto. Is it time for a close one, Jarvid?
Well, his line's pretty good.
I think it is.
He's
I
just
think
got
it
to
have to be.
bypass his own
Have to be
somehow.
closest, wouldn't it? Oh,
It'll
yeah,
do.
it is.
Won't
Yeah,
run away too far.
yeah, it won't. No, it'll have to be closest. Yeah.
David Cowie, great shot there.
Yeah, I think he probably should have played that hand in the first place. He's been playing it well.
A little
Bit
bit tight, yes.
Yeah, he's
Probably a little bit short.
bit thin.
Maybe tight, just tight.
Yeah,
His
just
weight's
tight.
actually pretty good.
Yep.
Yep, Peter Walker.
Oh, he didn't like that. Peter didn't like that. I heard it bump from here and he looked down to the ground.
I hope he gave it a shove then.
Yeah,
Just more tightness, I think. But if he sits Jarvid's here,
yeah, he'll get
he'll,
away with it. He'd probably get away with it, maybe. Yeah,
Well, certainly one to Peter. Oh,
a
there's
bit of
tennis.
action next door.
Yeah, they're moving a bit quicker than our
Yeah,
boys.
I think we're at the wrong game, mate.
No, I don't think we are.
No, I don't think we can keep up with the tennis.
no, can't keep up
Good
with
day
it.
for tennis, not too hot. Righto, Alfie. He needs you. He's got a good line. Good
Is
line.
he helping?
Yeah, pretty handy. Sort of.
Still two down. Peter needs a bit more track this time to get around the front. Doesn't want to be cutting the line now. Has he given it more? He has given it more track. What's his weight like? This is pretty good here. This is very good.
Yeah, good shot.
He's certainly come to the party last 5 or 6 ends.
Yes.
It's a very good shot.
Three lights sorted out.
So he's
That's good.
not in the forehand. Looks like he'd be coming underneath.
Three lights sorted out, he said.
Yep, he's trying. Gets off that, he's a chance.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Boy made shot, as he did.
Three lights sorted out. So he did. There you go.
Good shot.
Oh, they packed up the shade over there, but they're still here. Oh, they probably adjourned to the bar.
Well, probably need to got the rain shelter out instead.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamie, the last score we had, which wasn't that long ago. Eastern 8 shots behind Southwest. Southwest 66. Eastern of 58.
Good. Still a good game.
So that wasn't that long ago. Of course, they're playing for undefeated status tonight. One hand on the shield. And in bed early, I would
The other
suspect.
in my pocket.
In bed early tonight if you're 2-0 up.
He's got shot. Oh, yes, he'll get shot.
He's trying to wobble out.
Oh, he's
trying to
good.
wobble
He's going to
out.
fall. Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, hasn't had the best
He
of
hasn't
luck.
got no. Look, fair enough. It wasn't close, but he just hasn't got anything going for him yet. Missed a few, just passed on either side. Nice bit of country, Kingy.
Yeah, he's out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, just depends on his weight now. Bit runny.
He's trying to stop. I think it'll do enough.
Yeah, he fell over, so it's
maybe.
probably a counter.
So it needs to be around them this time. Needs to be around them. Still not really around them.
He's half
Or is he?
watching it. Oh, I think he is.
Is he sliding?
I think
He
he's
is.
a bit big, isn't he?
I don't think he is.
He's too big.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he could be, maybe not. No, that'd be shot, wouldn't it?
I don't know. That's close. That's close.
Well, I think it beats the back one. It's the Jack Eye one that. Oh no, it's out of those back two.
Doesn't really change Brad's shot. He's just got to beat his own by, 6 inches. It's up to Brad here. He can play either hand. It's better what do you want?
I think Brad's just taking his time. I think he'll draw it on the forehand, but he's just having a little think.
Big shot there from Mark Shinzig.
He got him excited, didn't he? Hey, he got him excited. Anytime today, mate.
Phil giving the managerial advice there. Update on the over the back there. 77 ends played. It is now 73 to the southwest, 69 to the eastern. Only 4 in it now.
4 shots.
73 to 69 southwest.
He's going for it. He's going for the second shot. No.
That would indicate he thinks he's down, because it was only worth, well, it was worth 2 if he was down.
Yeah.
So Pennington's up at 2011.
Right. Well, that has tightened up a little, hasn't it?
Yeah, Carr is up over. Just having a look at my list. Over Keep, 21.5.
Ooh, that's stretched.
So stretched out, but I suppose the last one is.
The others are probably tight, are they?
On this end rink here. Rink 5.
5's Griffiths and Pennington, isn't it?
So that score is. Yes, that is Griffiths and Pennington. So it's 22-3. One shot to Southern in this game. While I work that one out, 8 to 15. So 7 the difference. Sort of keeping just in it enough. So Pennington's actually 22-13.
22-13, is it?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Simpson is in front of Sharp, 19-12.
Mm-hmm.
Carr is in front of Keep, 21-5.
Yeah, that's the big difference, isn't it?
Caffel is down, 7-12.
Against Maine. 7-12 against Maine.
7-12 against Maine.
Yep. Another state player, Mainey.
And the last one, this is my this one goes.
Must be...
Goddard is in front, 2011.
Uh-huh.
Over Miguel.
Oh, yep. Desi. Right.
73.69, so Christian Carr's rink keeping the minute with a 16-shot lead. He's the one who's keeping the minute, really. They'll need a few other rinks to lift if they're going to get over the line. Great start there from Michael Colgan. We're only 7 behind here, still got 7 ends to play. Plenty of time to get back still.
Yeah.
Just
nice bowl from Cripsy.
There's 2 ends in a row they've won now for the first time in the game. 2 and a 1. So they can string a couple more. Next door, Fuster stretches his lead 18-10 over Harris. So he stretched that a little bit.
Northam up by 1 on the rink next door, which is Hitchy Lance. He's
and Mark Shinzik. And 15-14 to John Kay. He's up.
And Mitchell was 3 in front. Now he's 2 in front.
So 13-11. Mitchell over Leeson. The other one was John Kay is 15-14 in front of Morris O'Neill. Northern still holding an early teen lead, 12-13-14. That's where it's been for a while now. Nice start from the leaders. So we're looking away at other rinks. It's a great start. Yeah, so it's recently updated. They've got it down to 10. 73 ends played, Northern 71, Southern 61.
Yep,
been behind the whole game, but
10 shots is negligible.
They're hanging in. Where Stenton goes through the hole. Can Jarvid Cowie just turn the jack around the corner? You can grab it, turn it around, foot of weight. We're not sure this is going to turn anything. Line is pretty good, but weight is a problem.
Yep. Bit through with the first one, took a bit much off on the next. Righto. Is it in the way? Doesn't look like it.
Weight through those bowls. Slides underneath of the jack.
Wes liked it straight away too, so
hasn't had to play any of these. He's been
just drawing. Drawing the whole time. He's waving his hand as if it's too wide.
He's right.
Yep.
He sits on the back, doesn't go in, which he won't. And Jarvid looking to try. Oh no, sorry. Jarvid's had 2.
Yep, no, it's Peter now.
Peter gets his opportunity to trial that round the corner. Weight's pretty good.
Yeah, no, don't worry, the grass is good too. He's come good, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's been very good this second half.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, he's come good. It's 3 light, he's calling Alfie through there.
Yep, same shot.
He's just battled with a bit of touch, so that's probably a good call, you know. At least he's not going to be short. He's tight.
Yeah, he's underneath this one.
Yeah, no, he hasn't quite.
Just looking for a back one here.
Yeah.
Looking for a back one, but he's not going to be that back.
Oh, he's going to be second back, isn't he?
By not much, but yes, he is.
Well,
there's one off screen you can't see, which is way back, so you're still looking at that.
How's this looking?
Yeah, this is
better.
Closer.
He's
It's a hole.
He's got nothing. Oh, yeah, he did clear one out.
One out. So crossover. Southern are 2 up, we think. Just a reminder, while we're just crossing over, our great sponsors, the CBH Group, that their member forum AGM Sundowner function on the 21st of February, RSVP, via their website, by the 13th of February. Exciting lineup and first ever interactive panel session, which you get to ask some questions. They'll answer some questions. Free childcare, special accommodation rates if you want to stay at Crown Perth. So get your names in by the 13th of February. Make yourself heard. We thank them very much for allowing us to be here.
Absolutely. Righto, Jason. They've all picked up, these boys, these Southern boys, they've all picked up a bit. And the Northern boys haven't changed a lot. They're playing about the same. Wes is probably not quite as onto it.
No, Brad's saved them a few more times lately than he had to the first half.
Yeah.
Can he do it again? 2 down. I think he might be back to the draw. Now he's got a little bit of room and a little bit of a shelf to sit on. Just a spectator watching this game. Watching this rink. So yeah, joined to that little 2-bowl shelf that he's got there. Fall inside that.
He's out in the area.
He is. He might just
Is he a bit too wide or too big? No, too big more than anything. Yeah, line spot on.
Jason at a third.
Better here.
Gets on to
Peter
that.
says it's better here.
Needs the shelf.
Oh, he could. You
didn't want to lay that down.
Gee, he could have knocked it closer. Ooh.
Brad again looking to lose. Either lose some. Looks like he's got it a little bit tighter.
Well, I don't know.
He's got similar weight.
I
He's
don't
pretty
know
good.
whether he has. I think it's all right. I think it's a good track. I reckon he's just wobbled out a bit there.
Didn't want to, but it's did enough.
Yeah,
came off there. Two to the 2 bowls.
King.
Saves them. So again, he's done it a couple of times.
Rightio, my babysitting duties are over. I'm going to go for a wander.
It's lovely for having your company, Phil. You're going to do some managerial inspiration. Is that what we're doing?
I'll be back.
Oh,
I'll probably have to walk home and get my jumper.
Don't threaten me. 16-8.
I'll hand you back over to Douglas.
Score 15. Thank you very much. Phil steps away to inspire his boys to stay in front. There's a lot of creaking going on in this commentary box.
Got the 18 back together, Peter.
Not yet, we haven't. No one's listening to you.
Oh,
now you're on. Now you're on.
18's back in action, Peter. You were
it.
just saying.
Yep.
As Phil goes off to
Thought we'd finish strong.
get him going. Yeah.
Bit of a lull in the middle, but we finished strong.
No, you won't. So a bit of a turnaround.
Yeah, gone a bit longer again. The Southern team's been much more competitive the second half. Brad's just pulled out a couple of bowls just to keep them at bay.
Well, then again, just then, like it was, it was gone.
Wasn't that long ago though. I think they picked up a 3 when they were actually 2 up on a very good 2 on the crossover, and It's got 3 out of it.
Which is why he's an over 60 skipper, I'd suggest.
Yeah, so
doesn't mind the pressure. Wouldn't mind the live stream either. I don't think that would scare him. It's a great start.
Here's an update. 77 ends played in this fixture. Northern leading 76, Southern 62. So it's been hovering around that 11, 12, 13, 14. Might have got out to 16 at some point.
And not a lot on the other green as well, so that'll be an interesting finish. There's still a few ends to go over there that could shape what tomorrow's outcome's going to be.
Great start there from Gary Cripps as the black streak across the camera was Phil. That's a pretty good reply from Michael Colgan as well. He's been around the place as well, just hasn't nailed probably as many as he would like, but he has put bowls in the head. Gary again, if he reaches, might just be slightly underweighted.
It's a fair set.
Yep, no, you wouldn't complain too much.
It.
So I think the Shinzig Rink 3, is that 17 all, Doug?
16, oh yes, 17 all.
17 all.
So he'll be looking for his first win for the today.
It's Lance Litchfield and Mark Shinzig, 17 all. Stephen Fuster up 18-10 over David Harris.
So that was a great reply.
That's a great shot. Michael Colgan. Great shot. So Brad calling Wes Benton on the same hand, turning his own bowl, sliding under it, sliding around it.
You know, for a bowler of 3 years experience, to be making his own side's a fair effort.
Yeah, definitely. Over on rink 2, John Kay is 16. His opponent Morris O'Neill is now 17, so Morris O'Neill's hit the front, 17-16. We'll get a Mitchell Leeson score in a minute when they get out of the board. Leeson is 14. Just can't quite see what Matty Mitchell's score is. I'll give you that in a minute.
So as you're looking for that, we just saw Wes slide through. He gave himself the chance. He had a bowl to roll over twice or get the shot bowl. Missed them both, but ended up in a home that's usable.
It sticks on, David will be happy. It does.
And as Brad points out, any touch on that is really good, Wes, which he almost did on the last attempt.
The last bowl did stay on the green, just off camera, right on the edge.
So Wes looks like he'll be underneath here. Out of the way, which is sometimes
a good thing.
A good thing.
Especially if you're down.
Yes.
It's okay to be in the way if you're up. So Jarvid Cowie looking to lose 5-6 feet here. Just going to find a way past these front ones. Got past the first one
and
just
and it changes the shot now. So
it does.
So Alfie Carlton played a bit of cricket against Alfie back in his days when he was up at Muckenbooten in that neck of the woods. A few years back now, of course, and was a very good cricketer.
The last score is Joel Leeson's 14, Matthew Mitchell's 13. So they're toing and froing. They're sort of taking each other out of the action. It's the rinks up here that are holding sway. So I lose my voice.
Alfie just parks that in a little area that's not beneficial to his team either, but if you get it up and over twice, well then be a different opinion of where that bowl was.
Peter Walker, he's played pretty good the last 6 or 7 ends. He's certainly lifted his game. Might not quite run this one out. Perfect line. Just looking across, it looks like this will be the last rink out there, so that's nice. The others have played 16 and 17. They've only played 15 here.
They'll be off 10 minutes earlier. So when I had a chat to Peter the other day, and he's a keen tennis player, and he made the comment to me that with his still plays a bit of tennis, and he goes, my tennis is getting worse and my bowls is getting better. It's a correlation between age, and so it was a funny comment, but oh so true.
So if he got his own, turning it up. If he doesn't, he'll slide around.
He played the weight to do it. Misses the result, and
that one's in the ditch.
In the ditch.
No further action on that one.
So Peter,
can he add another one?
45.
Put a bit of pressure on.
Our 45-year-old bowler.
You allowed to tell people what the age are?
I didn't ask him. He told me.
45. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, he was.
He reaches and flops. Just probably not.
Not far off.
Not now. Definitely
fell backwards. So that
3.
The challenge facing Brad is to.
Not a lot going for him.
No, he's sort of promotion shots, unless he decides he's going to go big. Has he played a few heavy ones?
No, he hasn't. He's played a couple.
And we haven't seen even across both greens. I was watching the Eastern v Southwest for a lot of that time. Still not all day. I haven't seen masses
I haven't
of
heard
big
too
drives.
Many crashes.
Matty Mitchell got into a couple.
Brad's played a couple. That 3 that he got a few ends ago,
on the back
one of them was on the back of cleaning a few out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have said it was massive, but. No, there's a few known drivers. The John Sharps and Mark Simpson don't mind letting go. Joel and Matt on the other end there don't mind letting it go. That gets rid of that back bowl.
And they both fall in.
So we think it's only one. Something they haven't. Neither of them have said, but we think it's only one.
Had a run down at Subiaco football. Phil talk about that?
No, we didn't talk about.
Is it football? So
Jason's Subiaco days.
Yeah, big fella. He's still interested. Peter doesn't seem to be quite so.
On the tight side here. Can he slide under and get a
rub.
Fair whack off that? What is that, mate?
Blood. So Alfie Carlton is head over.
I think Peter called 2 shots early, but
yeah, he's thinking.
Slowly changed his mind as more Alfie looked.
Yeah, Alfie's thinking just the one, but I think it might be one and a measure.
They've only got one bowl in the head now.
Yes.
That group of that orange bowl that we can see on the screen, onto the green and onto theirs. So if they can get some connection, that kicks straight out for 4 or 5.
So the weight here?
I think he's just got to draw it. They've had a few runs, but I think he's got to try and draw a shot. He's not far away. Will he stop?
No, he won't.
Well, there's an opportunity if they want to take it.
Well, with the Agri board, their own rink score and the Ag board, perhaps time to take a risk.
So that's the bowl they're looking at. You just saw Peter circle. He's holding him out of another 3 or probably 4. Can they find a way to get to it?
It's loading up a bit.
Interesting. Well, you don't want this to go onto the jack, of course. That could be. He side cuts it onto the jack is not good. He hasn't got the weight for too much of anything, really. Wasn't turning it far.
So we'll find out. Alfie rips out one. Truth stick comes out. So we talk about other sports, but I'm always interested in people's sporting background before they enter bowls. and and then how they progress through the sport. We know that golfers, anyone plays a sport, and cricket to a point that's got weight and shape attached to the sport, they seem to, golfers in particular, seem to get hold of the game and get to another level really quickly. But any sport that's hand-eye, obviously, and with judgment, as they're taking their time here. But
there's a lot of measures going around.
There is. Just the one.
Sure that. One shot. 9-16, so 7 the difference in this rink.
So he went down, he had a run, he was going to Swans, but things didn't work out. So he did a couple of years playing reserves at Subi, and then he had multiple knee injuries, and so the football story didn't end as he would have liked. But so then the bowls cranked up a bit. So he actually made a reserves for the All-Star. So obviously he's been caught the attention of selectors before. Can bowl, 10 zones, first time as skipper for Jason. And it's like the name jumped out to me because it used to be Fegats in Cunderdin, one of your old stomping grounds, Pete, and they used to farm just out of town. So, and which of course they did, and they ended up down in Esperance, and he's got a business in town. But he does play at Condinup.
Okay.
And you never confuse Condinup with Esperance.
No.
It's a bit like Cunderdin and Tammin.
Oh no,
they're
near each other.
No, well. As his mum Jan does a lot of coaching, he's probably come across the name before.
Yeah. Nice start there from Gary Cripps. He's had a good game. It's been reasonably solid. I'm saying Michael's had a pretty good time too, without nailing too many. He's been around the place a lot, but
which is all you need to do, as long as you give the chance for everyone else, and park them up in front. And again, I think whenever I say that, he nails one. So maybe I should have said it earlier. So we've run all the leads into some sort of form today. Wes Benton was on fire early. We took our time to just drop him off a touch, but we made it. He's still playing pretty well, bud. So what's Gary done here? Has he got to it? It's fair effort, but just scun across the face. So people are putting the jumpers on. It's getting a little bit cool. Sun's gone behind the clouds. Cool breeze. So will this tighten the green up and make it run a bit quicker, Pat? Possibly, yeah. Probably would have slowed down. This might make it a little bit, just put a little bit more pace into it. I was trying to get there. Oh, I just fell out, I think. Jason's still happy with it. That gives him us in the head. So Wes waiting for a bit of direction from Brad. Yep, Brett, the last we had from the other green was Southwest were 4 in front after 77 ends, but that was a little while ago. Stinger was in a mountain of pain early. One rink is definitely finished, so 77 ends seems not enough, considering there's a rink off. So we'll get you an update when we can. But it was 4 the difference after the 77 end mark. Doesn't want to side cut it. Which he has, effectively. Yeah, unfortunate. Other side, he would have run himself into a good spot. So, still a shot. Jason's still holding the one. Wes swings onto his forehand, the big left-hander. Brad is taking a liking to it.
Bit of jack.
And
No jack through the hole. So
the perfect weight.
good
Perfect
shot.
The perfect seconds weight, isn't it? Just get to it. If you miss it, you end up in a good home.
Peter looking to turn his own bowl a couple of rolls. Yep. Turn his own bowl just behind the jack and stay there for 2. Be the perfect scenario. What kind of weight has he got? If he rolls a winner, but he's just going to come up 2 rolls short.
So So 2 options through there. You either can trail or you get your own bowl up and over, your teammates bowl up and over. Cripsies, Gary Cripps. So that's the call from Brad King.
He's got the right side of it, or has he got the middle of it? Might have just got too much of the middle. Looking to turn his own here. Turn around or get around it. Doesn't really want to be under his own. Doesn't want to be moving the jack here.
So this is going to change something up.
If he gets all the green, then he's okay. And he is. Okay, and except that he's opened it up.
Yes,
has a good look at it now. He can play whatever he wants now.
Absolutely. So you get a good look at it, changes your mindset. You can see it both hands. It's clear. You tend to know what grass, what weight. It's all about the eyes. Not that it's critical. Not that we're criticising Peter's bowl, but
it's just the circumstance of what happened. It was a pretty good shot, but even good shots have consequences sometimes, and that's the unintended consequence. Ball off the line makes it so much easier now. You can play with more weight, which he's done. He might have wanted another metre. So it hasn't gone right for him, but
it's still
Brad Cumming.
Yeah, Brad Cumming. You know, 1 in, 1 out.
He's got the backest, so he won't be short. Just an update on the other game. 91 ends played now. And Southwest have actually jumped out to a 93-78 lead. So 15 shots with only 14 ends left.
Yes. Have you have a formula for it, do you, Peter? Not like our cricket,
no,
run a ball?
Yeah, run a ball and no. If you're 9 in front with only 1 end to play, you're looking pretty.
Well, that's the formula. That's very solid, that one, yeah. So Pete does a lot of work with the Newdigate Field Days. Yep. And that's a big thing about all these guys from the smaller towns. They're captain of the Balls Club and they're tied up into that. And then his wife Rocky does heaps of work for the field day. And while he's swanning it up here playing bowls, she's taking kids back to school. And I think it was his son Ben's birthday yesterday. So they make their sacrifices, don't they? But
yes,
that's just what it is.
You do.
And no, not quite.
Brad can use whatever weight he likes here.
Yep.
Whatever he's comfortable with.
Yes, it's a favourable setup for Brad, and it's going to get there reasonably quickly.
Yep, so
Pete?
Well, it wasn't a bad result there in the end, but he set himself up. If you think Jason's going to the back now.
So
nothing
one
at the back.
1, 2 down there.
3 down if the jack gets through where his feet are, Peter's feet.
So a bit of traffic if he goes on the backhand. So Pete's convinced him go forehand, Jason. Own the back, and give Brad good reason to change his shot.
So sliding past, yep. That's
bank,
all you can do.
the ditch is looming.
This is going to make Brad think about it.
Absolutely.
He may still get it, but he's going to have to. Might make him change his weight.
So 2 light.
Can get just both bowls.
So it's definitely 2 down.
Definitely 2, yes.
And Alfie's looking everywhere for danger. So I think he's convinced him it's backhand into the 2 shots.
It's definitely backhand. It doesn't matter what weight he wants.
Yeah, you wouldn't even. I wouldn't dream of the forehand. You can rock theirs in for 3, which you don't do at 16-9. You don't want to be putting yourself down.
Really, just looking on the slight tight side with metre, 2 metres, 3 metres, whatever you like. Just got to be just slightly on the tight side. You don't want to miss the jack on the wide. Just holding there. What's that going to do? It does nothing. Pushes through, so should be 2.
You know,
2.
Gets
to
it to
the
5.
side, yeah. Still 4 ends to play.
And
it's the closest they've been for a long time.
So
16-11. To Brad King. 15 all on the Matt Mitchell Leeson rink with 2 ends to play, so they've sort of nullified each other there.
at 10-1 down, they'd be thinking that if we can get back to 5, slowly but surely we'll take that. That'll just leaves you with a chance of pinching.
So said 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Southwestern were 15 in front with 14 ends to play over on the other green, so they're looking pretty strong at the moment. One rink is finished. It's rink 4. I think that's the Mark Simpson John Sharp rink. Mark Simpson won that 22-14. They're off the green. So it's an 8-shot win to Mark Simpson over John Sharp. That's a good win.
I watched part of that. There was some good ends on that. The Russell Tyrrell Zach Parker battle was good.
Scott Pennington, I think, is still 10 in front.
Carr was having his own way against Gary Keep.
Yeah, so Scott Pennington's still 10 in front of Ray Griffiths from the scores that I can see, 27-17. Said Carr was the shining light over there for the Eastern.
I'm not sure if it's 15-25.
It was a 15-25 with one end to play.
One end to play.
It's a Southwestern 15-25, so
that balances out the far one.
Yeah, just going on those scores, there's a 16-13 as well for the Eastern.
So has the entire game been to this stand with the leads, or it's just when I sit down there all the leads decide they want to put a show on?
No, it has been pretty good again, I must say.
So Gary's got shot, and he's not going to be a long way away with this one.
Gary has won the battle, but Michael Colgan certainly hasn't disgraced himself. He's been around. He's been okay.
Well, it's been a cut even since I've been here.
Wes Benton had a really good first half. Still reasonably good second half. Jarvid Cowie's got better as the game's gone on. Peter Walker's definitely got better as the game went on. He's had a really good second half. Alfie Carlton has been around the place most. It's been a pretty good standard.
If he gets hold of that,
moves it to
the importance of not necessarily getting shot. It's the importance of being behind the jack and in a usable place. So still 15. So Griffiths still. Oh well, he's Stinger Griffiths 17 down by 10 shots. The 20th end. Sharpie, as we know, was, as Pete just said, he lost his rink 14-22. Christian Carr 21-11 after 19.
Tightened up a little bit. Christian might have been a bit further in front.
So did I thought so. And then the next one is Maine 16-13 after 17. A few ends to go there, Pete. And Desi Miguel, 15.25 down, and he's playing young Dave Goddard.
So 15.
So
15 the difference.
15 the difference, but running out of ends at a rate of knots.
Yep.
With one rink finished and the others couple on the verge. So it's a good day by Carr. Good day for Goddard.
Score here is 84.77 after 91, so it's 7 the difference.
And time to do it.
Yeah, I think that might have stretched out a bit. Just the rink next door, Stephen Fust is now 23.11 up. It's 12. I think it's 18.19 on rink 3, so that's a close one. Rink 2's a close one as well. It might be a little bit more than that 7 at the moment. Get an official count soon, I'm sure.
So you're not going to leak any of the Metro team?
I'm just a bystander.
You're just a bystander, yeah, right.
It'll be a good solid team.
Yeah,
it will be a good solid team.
I mean, I know a little bit of it because the guys who have already had their emails, more than happy to tell you.
We haven't given them they don't know the teams, they just know they're in it.
They just know their names, yeah.
I think the selectors are still nailing down the teams, but they have invited their 24 players.
And they tell me 100% have, as you would expect, have responded in the positive,
they did.
In the affirmative,
they did.
As you would.
In good time. It was very impressive. There's a battle on for a few of them to get it in first, which is good.
So it was there, you know, mix in a couple of different worlds, as you know, Pete, and listening to them, and you can see the disappointment on those checking their emails constantly, just waiting for the letter for the email to come through, and then the disappointment hasn't got there yet, knowing they're all sent at exactly the same time.
Wonderful thing and the heartbreaking thing about selection, isn't it? They certainly talked about a lot of names, so before finalising what they felt they wanted.
So Brad King very clear in his instructions to Alfie Carlton. We're going to draw this off. We've got the catches in place. So he knows what he has to do. He just has to execute. Brad's
he knows what's happening.
He's right in front of the camera. Just
so he's on the tight side, so he's actually turned his own out.
Yeah.
So it's probably 2 down now, if it wasn't before. So certainly tightening it up on this ring. They just need a bit of help from their friends on the others, I think. Ball's just changed. Rink 3's playing their last end. I think it's 20-18 to Shinzig. Shinzig 2 in front of Lance Litchfield, 20-18.
Mark will be keen to get on the board.
2 more, so Newell I think is 3 in front, 21-18.
So Jason's shot very clear here, just draw it.
Yeah, just get close, I think. That's all he can do. Ideally,
count and cover.
Count and foot in front on the line would be perfect. Doesn't want to spring
Doesn't want to pop that.
Oh, okay, well. Let's widen the target. Matty Mitchell's happy about something over there.
And
that
this will change Kingy's way. He'll be reaching this.
This is another good bad bowl there. Just widen the target so much. Can't see Brad mucking around.
No, I can't see that. Some blokes I know would have played it now. They would have been walking back to the seat by
one
now.
down at the back, but don't worry about that when you're 3 down.
3 down. So he knows his weight, knows his target. It's 2 foot wide nearly.
He's playing forehand.
Controlled weight through the area. Anything he gets is a bonus.
It's a bit high. He's not coming. Will he get down to the green one at least? Oh, jeez.
The bowling gods don't always smile on you, Pete, do they? That
Southern boys have reserved a little bit. They've gone through a fair few holes, but right now Brad doesn't think so.
So, Jason, clear cut, same bowl? Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. I think I'd be let him hit it, build a number.
Yeah.
The orange, one of the orange balls that went back.
Seemed reasonably mixed up there. Seems reasonably mixed up, but you can still count by drawing that.
Yeah, you can. You can count and cover, yes.
Which is done pretty well, I think. Not sure he's going to count, but well,
he's only two.
Played him where he was asked to play it.
I would have been more tempted to just draw another counter and make Kingy look at the scoreboard.
So a few of these rinks are now in their last ends.
Bit more weight coming here.
I'm not sure it will be. I think it might be similar. Right, you're right. Big weight. Needs a lot of luck from there. Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Nearly got something working.
Yeah.
Nearly made another one as well from the yellow one.
So they're going to have a look. So Pete's ripped out the two that are definitely counted. They're obvious. So there's that two. And then tape comes out, and have a tape comes out, and we can never tell quite from this angle without high enough up to be able to say with much authority whether it's shot or not.
Looks comfortable from there.
Three, it is three.
Yeah, so they've moved to 14.
So
14, 16. Still got 3 to play. So it's
very doable.
Ends.
Funny game, isn't it, Balls?
Manny Mitchell's in front 16-15, and over Joel Leeson, they're playing their last end.
Bragging rights up for grabs in that game between those two.
Mark Shinzig and Lance Litchfield also playing their last end, are they?
Good story with Litchfield playing. You know, first time in, gets a ring. Just love to hear those stories.
So Mark Shinzig is 2 in front on that rink. Stephen Fuster's also playing their last end. I think he's around 12 in front. He's stretched that out in the last few ends. David Harris, there we go, 24-11, 13 in front, last end.
So the leads, I haven't seen a lead. Every time I put the headsets on, they just decide they'll be all over it, Pete.
That's from
That's awesome.
Colgan. What have we got here? An update from over the road there. 100 ends played. So Southwestern look like they have that in their keeping, 104 to 85. 19 the difference to Southwest.
And the ends will be such.
Southwestern.
The sums will be getting pretty tight now, Pete.
5 ends to play, 19 to win. That's tough.
That's tough. That's good night, Irene, I suggest. So just because he puts the ball within a foot, he turns around and says, well, if you reckon that was good, watch this one.
They're having a big battle at the end, aren't they?
Yeah, so this one doesn't have to be anywhere near it. It's just anything behind is the pass mark.
Yeah, it's got to be behind, even if he's just
trying
to turn the front ball over one. He's nearly to his behind, but he might draw it.
Oh. It's just
2 great shots. Great shots from Michael Colgan.
So I guess the same applies here. If you're 3 foot behind, is that a problem, Pete?
No, definitely not.
And there you go. And Kingy agrees with me, although he says 4 foot behind. But anything behind is this take-home message here.
He's done that. Can't do much.
And gets acknowledged and applauded by his skipper for playing a great team bowl.
Sure, he'd like a little bit more grass, but Beggars can't be choosers.
No, you'll take the first bit of it, so that's fine. So I spoke to some managers selectors on the voting system that they're having, and those who are up in arms, the selectors now think it's a good idea because their opinions were matched and backed by the numbers, so all of a sudden it's not such a bad idea. So I did have a bit of a chuckle and just did think to myself, my job's easy compared to theirs.
Oh, yeah, it's a tough task.
It is, absolutely.
Tough task picking 24 out of these players.
Yeah, they're all good. So we know they're good. That's why they're here. So, and there'll be heartbreak and disappointment and jubilation all in the same room at the same time. But that's just the nature of the beast. So, King is just thinking one might be sweet shooting at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he can just hold one and just milk it. He just needs, perhaps, from his perspective, he needs a catcher behind that's only 2 foot behind.
Well, they're going to be last out here, so I'll know exactly
the scenario, correct.
What they need and not to do, and they're going to be last out here with a lead.
Yep. So maybe the perfect scenario. So Wes Benton, the big left-hander, throws it out.
Sort of stacking up the back at the moment.
Yeah, all bases loaded out the back.
So they need a bit of movement.
Yeah, but not too
Sooner
much.
rather than later. Just
yeah, if you're going to do it now.
Yes,
exactly.
If you are going to overdo it, then give yourself a chance to fix it.
So this is the first of Peter's bowls.
It's coming into view. Just going to come underneath the arm around about.
I mean, it holds value, you know, slipping around the back, but it's the real value is just getting in there and just changing it up. Now he's
two. Oh, so Neil just stretched his lead a little bit. We're leading 22-18 now. They're playing their last end. So 4 in front.
So Alfie might have followed his instructions to the letter.
That's a good shot.
So there was danger if they got that bowl up and out over, flicks it back 2 foot, and they would have been 3 down. But that takes that danger away from it. So Jason Fegut's walking across the front as Phil Manning comes into shot.
Proud manager there.
Yes. He might have his breakthrough, his maiden win as a manager. He gave them quite a pep talk this morning, and he decided after the result not to speak to them, and they've come good.
Peter Walker's trying, but he's just going to slide under, is he?
Just. Oh,
Oh,
Peter,
nearly.
that's a fair effort.
So rink 3 is finishing.
So Jason's sort of thinking that maybe it's shot, maybe that there's a measure. So King is very clear in his calling, isn't he, Pete? You know, as if you're playing 3 for him or any position in front of him, you know exactly what he wants. He's very clear.
Mike Shinzig's finished his game. He's won 21-18. So that game's over against Lance Litchfield, won by 3. So it's a good comeback from Mark and his team after this morning's. Matthew Mitchell and Joel Leeson have finished. Matthew must have got 1 on that last end, so Matthew Mitchell wins that game 17-15 over Joel Leeson.
That's
so
Joel's had 2 losses.
2 close losses.
Yeah, two good games.
Yeah,
2 good games.
Yeah, because he got in a hole this morning, but got back a long way.
Yeah, he was getting a shellacking, this morning, but that's great character for Joel and his team to fight their way back into it like they did.
2
It's
wins
good to
for
see.
Matthew Mitchell's rink.
Matty does hold a lot of sway within this league and zone.
Oh, he's got,
As you
yeah.
Not shy in opinion is our young Matt.
He's earned the right to
Absolutely.
have
Great
a say in
bowler.
things.
Yep, absolutely. So, Jason Fegert.
He's a pretty special bowler here to get shot. Pretty special bowl. Just gonna
If he's
slide
got a reach.
underneath.
A bump.
Oh,
Fair effort.
he's only got to just tip it really, just to get it
Up,
rolling the jack just a touch.
So it's a fair effort from Southern. They're minus the mighty Warren Holt, who's
Yeah.
ventured up to the big smoke.
John O'Davidson,
Also at Manning.
also an Albany boy, not
Yeah,
playing.
He'll be here tomorrow, I think. Over yak to him. I'll catch up with him tomorrow. And of course, Mark Wannenberg from
from a couple of years ago.
from Cup. Yes, exactly. He's from
So,
Darkin boy. He'll tell you that he's the best thing to ever come out of Darkin, but when I was talking to Richard Shinzig, he tells me that it is the road to Murdiarra. Is the best thing to come out of Darkin, but Wanners is a good bowler and good bloke too. I like him.
Yeah, he's fit in at Manning very well.
Yeah, and he's quality bowler, quality person. So Phil's giving some words of advice. So Kingy's had it. Hopefully Kingy's not listening.
What can Jason do? It's a better track.
Oh well, we're going to see a
super
change.
close.
This is close.
He only needs to tip it. Oh, and that's all he did. You need to tip it a little bit more.
I'm not sure that
It did move it, didn't it?
it did. It set it up and rocked it back. I'm not sure that Brad's going to play this Larks bowl. They'll look up the board. They'll see 16, 14. 19th then up and back lead of 3. There's it's risk reward. Unless Alfie's just asking him what he'd like to eat for tea tonight. But I think
Stephen Fuster's rink is finished. They won 22-12 over David Harris.
rightio. And the question is to Phil Manning, what is the aggregate overall?
Oh, no.
Phil's gone into meltdown. He's taken his shoes off and socks off, so he's trying to add all the numbers up.
All the Southern boys stand in front of the board so you can't see them.
And Phil said it's 3. I don't know whether that's known his head shaking. But now it's 4. I'm not sure he's having an auction or he's trying to work out what's going on, but
Next price.
anyway.
Can't quite.
Anyway, so he's got his abacus out trying to madly add all this up.
6, 9. They won by 12. That's 3. I think it's 5. Because the current 5 lead to Northern.
Dramatic finish. So Kingy's holding one. I think it's almost like he's reluctant to play this. Wouldn't be surprised if he just buries one out south. I'm not sure.
I guess Jack straight down the line, 6 feet. He makes 4.
Yeah, if you game, there's a shot there. He's playing it.
Yeah, I reckon I'd play it.
Yeah, I go the numbers there.
And he's
Risk
close.
reward.
He has got nothing. Only close. It really did swing late.
He does that and does the journey and doesn't hit anything and bounce around. He was a certain 4. But anyway,
One shot.
not to be. One shot he'll take. So
17,
margin of
14.
3 to up and back.
We can tell you, Southwestern, we're pretty confident, have won that game against the
Gallant Eastern.
Gallant Eastern. Yeah, they were probably always behind.
Yeah, that's right. They got behind early and
Behind early and just stayed pretty similar the whole way through. They couldn't make any inroads. There's still one rink out there, but I think the score is over. Just got an update on this one. Official update. 102 ends played, so 3 to go. 92 to 86.
so as you pointed out, 5
was
plus
now
1.
6. There's 2 rinks still out here. Our rink has got 2 ends to go, and rink 2 has got 1 pole to go. Can't quite tell what's going on over there.
So I'm yet to see Gary put down a bad ball. Gary Cripps.
We'll just run away a little, but it's still pretty good.
Pass mark. Jack high. Weight's fine.
John Kay playing with a bit of purpose, not weight, but no result. So there's actually a couple of bowls there on the bank to go. So Maurice O'Neill has got one bowl to play. John Kay's got one bowl to play on rink 2. It's a pretty good start there from Michael. Just pulled up a couple of feet short. Does look like Southern's holding shot over there. I think. Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. So Gary's corrected on his grass. It's just his weight that we weight on.
Doing enough to get past. Just got to hold.
So Southern got to jump and seize this opportunity. Running out of ends very quickly. We just up and back, left to go here. The height looks okay, Pete. There's the amount of rolls that he's given it.
Put the anchor out a little bit.
He needs to. He's just going to run on. But it'll land somewhere in this. But you really need to be all over if you're chasing. Just chasing that 3. With end and a half to go, you've got to have a couple and own that jack real early.
So rink 2 is just finished. I think it is 2 to Southern. 2 to Southern.
Margin of 6.
Got to make it a margin of 4 with 2 to play. Eastern. So Northern are up by 4. 2 to play.
And Wes finishing as he started, Peter, with a holding shot. The old point the arm out, but it doesn't have any impact on the bowl. I've proven that beyond any reasonable doubt, but you can still have luck. So Kingy puts his foot, jack high, Wes goes back and go, I can do that. Has he got the height?
It's just going to cut. It's a matter of, is there a slide up the front for him?
Oh, that's creative. But
didn't really get much roll off it.
No, you got a little bit too heavy, too fat to glide properly.
There's a nice shot here for Jarvis. He's turned his own, turned Michael's, gets past them both. He sits the shot bowl.
So Jason's really clear with his instructions as well.
Just got to pull down. So is it now that he has? He's around the back. Just out of shot there. There he is. Finishing. Pretty good home.
And to win this, that may be the risk they need to take, is bang the jack out the back at some stage. Shift it off the line. A couple of catches. So if you're going to stay, if you're going to miss, you might as well be in a potential catching position, Pete.
Certainly, yes. The Southern team needs to score. You don't want to go in the last end 5 or 6 down.
No.
You want to be 2 or 3.
Yeah, 3 max is preferable.
So it's a pretty good shot for them. 2 balls to turn.
Yes. Easy to bury it out a tad wide on that hand, as we've seen all day, actually. So
Peter Walker looking for the weight. I don't know if he's got the weight. You might slide through the hole and draw it.
He can be underneath it. Probably don't want to be through it. No, he didn't have the weight.
The weight. Just needed another metre or 2 there, really.
So Alfie swings onto the forehand. He gets a good look at the jack. Their ball coming in, albeit just off the line. So he needs to be on the high side of that with
He's not.
2.5 foot, and he's now none of the above. So 3 feet more weight is the call. So
yeah, you can probably have it even a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I think so too, because he needs
be shy,
to.
and he won't.
Yeah, so don't be shy. That's the key to this shot. It's all about the weight.
Does have more. Doesn't have a lot more, but he has more.
He has more.
Has he got enough?
He's got
to get
too
it
much.
Up and over. He's made shot. He's done enough for shot.
And there's enough. That's all there's coming in. So they might be able to get something through there and bang it up, shift it 2 foot. Get a.
Just do another shot to be played doing that same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brad gets to look at it still on his forehand. End of the day, he's got room to draw it. Minimum second shot, preferably shot for him. He can, slide underneath their front bowl and sit. There is enough room to draw through there, but that's not what he'll be trying to do. He'll be just trying to draw that clean. So something that he's done consistently during the day, during this afternoon's game, Peter, is he's been able to draw under pressure.
Yep, when it's counted, he's come through. Just needs
and
past.
That one up and oh,
didn't meet the rock.
This again, if they, the call will be through the gate, preferably to get the green.
Does sort of, I'm not saying muck up the southern shot, but it makes it more difficult with that extra bowl in the head that's not theirs.
Yes.
In the group.
Yeah.
Now, 1 here is essential. 2's a bonus if you can draw another one.
So,
height here,
he's got the height, and he's gotten the swoop. The shape's looking okay. We'll just get down to the weight.
It's a really good shot. That's a very good shot.
So that's fallen in for 2. Yep, Pete's got the 2. So Kingy, last bowl, last opportunity to get the job done here.
There's nothing wrong with his weight last time. He just didn't get the height he needed. His weight was good enough.
This won't phase Brad King.
Oh, wouldn't have thought so. The wind picks up a little bit.
Process. At least it hasn't been too gusty. That's when it becomes a little bit get in the head type scenario where you get the B grade gust.
That's a better track.
Might be the perfect track.
Over and around, they've caught everything, and they got both. That's a great shot. So pressure wouldn't phase him.
No.
So it's a tough shot now.
It is difficult now, but
get around and turn it. Well, the weight looks okay to do the job, but I'm not sure he's going to get down.
It's just that admirable effort.
So that's a big bowl there.
So great bowl by Brad King. That sort of puts the nail in the coffin, does it, Peter?
19-14 on this rink.
Yeah.
But also puts them 5 in front last end instead of 3. That's a nice buffer. So just the update. I know they're still just finishing their last end over on the other green, but Southwestern 110 to Eastern 86.
So
Southwestern will go in tonight undefeated, 2 wins.
So
and they'll play Southern tomorrow.
So Phil could potentially, with this win, he could potentially go through as the All-Stars manager.
Oh, I think he's got a bit of work to do to get that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's quite up that level.
No, I don't think so, but
he did do it last year. He's got a good record.
Yeah. So what were the words of wisdom for this big turnaround, Phil? You must have been some words of inspiration, or was it the fact that you didn't speak to them? Didn't have to.
Just took. It's not his fault that it took 5 hours to sink in. If he'd called them all at 2 o'clock this morning,
Well,
that first game would have been right.
I think they're still trying to find their way back into their room at 2 o'clock this morning, those who locked themselves out, Phil.
Oh, and then the same bloke forgot his sunglasses this morning. He had to go back and get them. Same bloke had to find his sunglasses. He had to go back and get them. So he's been outside that room more than he's been inside. Oh well, easy. Everyone has, but anyway.
Challenging job, isn't it, managing a side?
I don't know. Working at a daycare would be easier.
Well, it is. It's just daycare for adults is what you're doing.
You do know there's potential that they might listen to this later on.
Well, I hope so. I'm hoping they listen to it.
That's a good shot here. Yeah, that's a great shot.
So
I'm hoping they do.
Did you ever work Cripps? He's just been on fire. I'm just super impressed. I haven't seen a bad.
5 in front. You got a front toucher. That's pretty.
That's right.
Handy.
Good night, Irene. If you can do that, and has pushed it back to the tee.
Needs the same bowl here. He sits his own, or he lays that shot bowl down on his way through.
If you
can't be short of it.
No, and the angle's such that it's just a really good spot to own that shot.
So,
and then that's a fair effort that runs in. Well, then that
stays on.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's in the game.
Yeah, well, a bit further than he wanted, I think, but he knew he couldn't be short.
So, as manager, Phil, you'll sit down and go through all the scoreboards, the cards this evening, and sort of work at little bits and pieces out and work out a strategy. Fantastic.
As manager, I'll be going out for tea with you because you said it's your shout for your birthday.
That's not my birthday.
That's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, well, we'll have a practice tonight.
Right.
No, we haven't tea at the club. Yeah. No, as a manager, I won't. I'll just keep away from them.
Yeah, that's a good ploy. I think that
I'm only a second-hand manager. No, they got me 10 minutes before the game started, so I'm only a second-hand manager.
How many pulled outs once you got announced as manager?
Only 3.
Just the 3.
Oh, 1 more and 5 more, and I could have got a game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Keep adding them up. Looking for a ball behind here. Is it going to get to where he wants?
Like he's done the damage as his first one, and then he's just creamed it with. Well, not quite.
Not quite, but
not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, no, you'd be far from critical, but
Jarvis put one in the ditch, so that's not going to help either. He needs to stay on here. He needs to either make connection or stay on. Looks tight.
No, and his body language tells me that he's tugged it tight, which we see happen time and time again. So you don't need to own the jack. You already own the jack kingy. So yep. So you go.
Yeah,
so let's just
going for cover.
Own the back, bit of territory out the back. Let them make the play. You cover it. I'll be thinking that that's going to get wet.
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon it might.
And it's in the well. So Pete Walker had a fair game.
He had a really strong second half, especially.
Got a big second half, yeah,
big
definitely. After his supporters got to him on Facebook and said, "Come on, Pete."
His daughter had the school ball last night at Penrose, he was telling me. So as he's out enjoying himself, his wife Rocky racing around doing all the hard work, but she'd be used to that, married to Pete. And Alfie has parked that one up. Called for a blocker, you think, Pete?
Yeah, no.
No, not at all. No. Well, you just got to look for the positive.
You've been saying go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
The blocker's not the worst. Although the jack doesn't... The situation of the bowls, he needs to get to the brown one to get the jack moving. He's close to doing that.
Ooh.
Is it stayed
or
in?
Stayed in.
He said it would go.
And one... Kingy did pick that pretty well.
He picked it very well.
But holding one, if they put a marker up, that'll make it a lot easier for you as well, Kingy. which they do. And Jason kindly marks the position of the jack, has a look, one down.
They've only got 2 balls on the green, so this is not good for them.
No, that's not good. No touches to the berry. So
maximum they can get is 4. We should at least draw the rink, I suppose. That's a moral victory, but we can't win the aggregate from here.
ex-per injury boy is Bradley. Is that correct? That you'd know, Phil? And brother Chris?
Somewhere there, yeah. Chris is per injury, so yeah, probably. Chris is in Geraldton as well now.
Oh, Chris is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Right, have a look at this.
Great shot there.
There's a
Brad.
cracking shot.
That's a great shot from Brad.
So
you can just see it underneath the emergency tape.
Great bowl, Kingy.
Right in front of the jack there. Jason's doing well if he outdraws this.
Too bad either.
Well,
It's a great effort.
Sit.
It's good second.
Sit. That is a very good effort. Finishing on a high is not a bad way to go. For those who remember our good bowls, Phil.
There's usually at least one.
Every week, I get one every week. Well,
you're allowed one. You're allowed one a week, aren't you?
Don't waste them on the roll.
One a game. Well,
yeah. I always worry if I get it too early because it doesn't actually count.
So
and you won the pots on the weekend, on Thursday, if they tell me, Phil.
Oh well, we would have done. We were that far in front. We only played 4 ends.
And you're just trying to put this bowl in the ditch for 1.
So his intentions are exactly that. And
good. So that'll be 1 more.
So
19-14 win here to the Red King. So that'll make it, I think, a 6-shot win to the Northern Zone team. Over the back, Southwestern took care of Eastern to be the only undefeated team.
So the permutations for tomorrow, we'll know when we get in there, we'll know further tomorrow, but Southwest undefeated.
Southern versus Southwestern tomorrow, so they'll need the unbeaten to get beaten by the team that hasn't won the game, and that'll bring both Northern and
Eastern have a chance.
Eastern back into it.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's what these 2 blokes need to be nice to the Southern team tonight to give them a chance to get the trophy. So that comes to the end of our day. It's been a really good day. Southwestern will be on top with 2 wins. Eastern, Northern, 1 win each. And Southern without a win, but they'll be looking to upset the Southwestern tomorrow. They'd love nothing more than to do that. So thank you to my co-hosts, Bowls WA President Doug Kelly, board member and country member and manager and extraordinaire Phil Manning.
And buyer of my first beer tonight.
The first beer. A special thanks to Dean Lomax sitting next to me and productions. Hopefully it's come through well. And of course, certainly the most thanks to CBH Group for their sponsorship of today and for the weekend. We will be back tomorrow. I think we're looking at 8:30 start, Doug.
So yes, roll up at 8:15.
So nice and early.
8:15 roll up on. They've got photos, so it's an early start.
Early start tomorrow.
We'll see who the managers are and who the managers aren't tomorrow. Whether they get their troops here on time.
So we'll be back. CBH Group will be back. Thank you for the day. If you've listened all day, thank you for this game, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.